Hello, hello, and welcome to, this is going to be GMU Gold versus MDC Blue, and I'm your caster, Noble, or Noble TV on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I just want to plug those in there. But now we're just about to get started. I'm not actually too sure what the maps are going to be. I don't know. I don't think if they've been doing the bans here. I think they might have done it beforehand. But also, you guys are going to have to let me know how the audio is. If there are any issues, please let me know in chat. I will gladly fix them as soon as I can. There's going to be a 90-second delay, so hopefully it doesn't take too long for me to see it. But yeah, so yeah, I think it's probably not going to be Ascent. Not really much to say. I think this is going to be GMU C team. Doesn't necessarily mean they're bad at all. Definitely see some of these players play before, and they're pretty solid. Didn't mean to say it like that. No, they're all pretty cracked. Hayes is opping. I remember when he tried out the first time. Blown away. I was surprised at how he...
Oh shit, oh. Yeah, no, I am muted. That's crazy.
Actually, I should probably mute these guys just in case. Because we don't want Valorant players. We don't want Valorant players on stream. We don't want that happening. But no, regardless, not. All of these players are really, really great. I played with most of them before. Really excited for this game. Let's actually check while we're at it. Let's check my shop here. Dang. Nah. I can take this though. I don't know. Anything else? What do you guys think about this? I think it's like, it was cool, and then you zoom in and it's like, it's flat. Like they just put a 2D. They got lazy. They just put a 2D image of the guy. That's unlucky. It's all good though. It's fun. I got Riot CEO breathing down my neck. Welp. That's one thing in esports that I didn't actually... Is the audio bad? Oh no. Is it mono? Oh god. How bad is it? I tested this before. It wasn't even that bad. Okay, hold on. Holy shit. Hopefully I'm allowed to curse on this. There we go. Hopefully that's actually better. Hopefully that's better. I'm not sure. Hi, Dorky. Thank you. It's a good thing that they haven't started. I was about to say that, like, esports never starts on time because we were supposed to start at 8 p.m. But as you can see, we're a little bit past that. But yeah, let me know how this, if this is any better. Stop watching the stream, Blazing Devil. Warm up. Jesus Christ. Once again, a reminder, I am in a 90-second delay, so it is going to take a while for these changes to be in effect. Hopefully they're a little better. I've clicked mono. Thank you, Vinny. Also, thank you guys for everybody from MDC that's coming over. It's always nice to have everybody. Not just a bunch of GMU people. Thank you, thank you, Oda. I appreciate that. Yes, it is. It's a lot more complicated than it looks. I think that's with anything really. A lot of production goes into this. So yeah, please let me know if this one's any better. I'm also, ironically, I'm actually having to use the external audio system because I can't hear it through my headphones, but it's all good. It's fine. We make do. Hopefully you guys don't hear like shots behind me as they're firing. That's my roommate, Chase QQ. Dude, I don't think you want like people knowing that I'm your roommate, bro. Sounds better. Okay, sick. All right, awesome. W caster. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. I don't know if they're ready to go, but not Chase, dude. I've had some stories, bro. Chase is just wild. I think I walked over to his room one day. He was putting on diapers, and he said it was because it would contain his full power, so he doesn't completely shit on these kids. That's what he told me. I don't know if that, I don't really know what that meant, but then he dropped like 40 first half on Ascent, which was pretty crazy. So I don't know if that's like correlated, but that's what he did. So. Also, just so I'm sure everybody knows, like in VCT and Knights and in NSG stuff, everybody's always like, oh, this is like prime flawless or the Red Bull campus clutch or whatever, or like the Red Bull clutch or something. I'm gonna be calling this entire thing the Noble TV clutch, the Noble TV like pick, just because they're not paying me and I gotta eat, gas costs money, right? I gotta put myself out there a little bit. Also, shout out actually to GMU Academy, who's going to be playing in Knights this week. It looks like actually Breeze is going to be the first map, but GMU Academy is going to be playing in Knights weekly this week. It's definitely a very difficult tournament, so go once they're playing and if it's getting streamed, go give them some love. So I think we're R. Hayes is R. Here we go though. For real this time, it is going to be GMU Gold versus MDC Blue. Don't know much about these two teams. I know obviously I know more about GMU. But I'm not sure if they've played before. I'm not sure like kind of their history of it. Very likely going to be their first time playing. Okay. I'm being told we're on by my 17-man production. We're being told that they're going to be on the left side, which I'll have to switch, which will be cool. Yeah. Okay. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see when the game starts. All right. Awesome, thank you. Our 17 people production. We have a whole facility. I hope you guys know that. It's in the hub. If you're a GMU student, you know where that is. We're backed up by the whole team. Got Jerry and oh, never mind. All right. For real though, Breeze. I don't actually know who picked it. That's something I should have found out. But regardless, it's an interesting map. This Breeze, some people call it more puggy. Some people say aim is more important because of the long distance. A lot of people say that opping is more important, especially because of the very deep angles that you can get on either side, in defense as well as even on attack. You can shut down entire areas with that op. So maybe jet picks, chamber of course is going to be coming in. There's really not many variations in this. The big variations being actually Cypher. Cypher can be quite popular. One thing that I don't usually see is actually a breach. I think TSM runs that every once in a while, or at least they used to. That's just one thing that I do know, but I'm not sure if they're gonna pick it or not. We'll have to see. And also, it looks like I will have to change up the the title. So give me a sec. You're gonna watch as I do this. All right. MDC Gold is on the right. Gonna be on attack. And then GMU is going to be on defense on the left here. This is NA production quality at its finest, lads. All right. That works. Sorry about that. Changing the names around, and now we're all set now. So Blazing Devil is going to be on Chamber. Let's look at the characters here. Yeah, Blazing Devil is going to be on Chamber. Lo-Fi is going to be on Viper. Jeff's going to be running with VXU. Cell Striker is going to be on the Breach, the interesting pick that I saw. Hayes is going to be running the Sova. Similarly, Lunar Space is on the Sova, Kuma on the Viper, Jet in the hands of Stealth, MDC, Tryhard, and Apple X both is going to be Chamber, and then Apple X is going to be KO. So yeah, so everything's basically what you'd expect, except for that except for the Breach. That's the one interesting pick. You can usually see that as what Apple X is running with the KO. We'll have to see how it works out. The problem with Breach is that there's a lot of open space, not much to use with his util. Blazing Devil going to be maybe the first pick. Maybe gets a body shot, gets the second kills. Nope, he's going to go ahead and back out. So all to the A side they go. At least never mind, they're going to get stopped. Dart's going to got a little bit of util, but not much in the way of bomb going down. Now they're making on their way to site very slowly as wall goes down. They've wasted their chance a little bit there. Another 4v5 and not much even space here. Surely, as you can see here, another thing, Lo-Fi, here's those long angles that are coming into play. He's taking a lot of space, and now they know exactly what's going on. They know they're near towards A, at least, maybe not going towards A, but they're going to be near it. Who's that taking space? Akuma's going to be trying to see if they can take a little bit of space. Going to be met by the other Viper. At that angle, yeah, you can't actually see him in that angle. He's going to find Cell Striker, but not actually take him down. As they make their way back over towards A. We have KO sneaking up through halls, which could be a factor, but with that 4v5, they can put themselves in better positions. A's going to get taken, and he's second now. Bomb's not down yet, but Apple X makes his way through. That's going to break the trip. Is going to give him all the information as well. So now onto the site they go. Bomb's going down as well. And now we're in a post-plan situation. Cell Striker finding another with Kuma, making 3v5. Aplex does respond, though, as they're making their way. Blazing Devil finds another lunar space, switches out, but Hayes finds the last, and it's actually VexU that finds the last lunar space getting taken down. And it's going to be 1-0 for GMU Gold, taking that oh-so-important pistol round. And so now they're on a good footing here for the fall.
Thank you. Gun here.
Yeah, Breach on Breeze, yeah. Run PR. Is it PRX Breeze? Okay, so it is PRX. I think I said TSM. Yeah, no. I knew someone ran this, but I wasn't exactly sure who. But no, MDC's comp is far more consistent with the meta. You can get into a lot with it. Again, the Cypher one is the one I always like to look at for. It's a little bit more unique, requires a little bit of a different playstyle, but we're not going to be seeing it today. If I'm not mistaken, also Bind will be the second map, but I could be wrong on that. I did not check, but yeah. I'm not actually sure if Gold is the varsity team. Or no, Gold is the C team, actually. Blue, I'm not sure if Blue is the varsity team for MDC.
Toxins going up.
All right, easy little default coming out from MDC as they're taking space mid. Again, I forced up the Guardian, something that's you usually see all the time. A little bit of forced up. Some actually did save. Some deagles there. But this should be really just an easy round for GMU. Nothing too fancy, I guess you could say. All they really got to do is use the long range, which is exactly what they're doing. Make them, don't take fights as a group, make it so that, you're kind of separated a little bit so they can't get a bunch of kills all at the same time. But first frag might be Lunar Space, but all he has is a classic. He's going to go ahead and join up over at B. So it could be a A fake. I think that's kind of what they're doing, to see if they can break the trip over at A. They're going to rotate over, and that's going to leave B side open, or at least open in the hands of Lo-Fi. No, maybe not. VXU going to find the first few shots traded out. Hayes is there as well to give him a little bit of support. No kills yet. Flash is going to go out any second now. Apple X might be able to get something from this. No, decides better of it. Going to start leaning. Actually, they've gone through. I didn't even notice that. They've gone deep through halls. Somehow, they haven't really noticed. Lo-Fi finds Akuma, though.
30 seconds left.
Deagle versus Deagle, and Blazing Devil finds another. Tryhard actually trades it out. Still in the hands of GMU. As over to the B side, the bomb is. A little bit of util exchange. No kills. Not that many kills yet. So lots to play for in this round. A lot of space given up. Both teams don't really have much info to work with. They know obviously people are over to B, but they probably don't know that A is just completely open. I think they're going to be just kind of gambling for it as they go towards A. VXU takes down Tryhard. Applex venturing out towards mid, seeing if he can find something. Defenders have one on time, and hopefully he doesn't actually survive. Yes, Lunar Space gets taken down, and he can buy up a little bit next round. So, yeah, easy win for GMU. That's kind of expected. Nothing too fancy there. Looking at a little bit of chat here. Not sure. Is there a match on Saturday? Yeah, actually, like I said, they're playing. GMU Academy is playing in Knights, so hopefully if they get far enough where it's streamed, that'll be pretty hype, actually. All right, so the first somewhat real round here. Of course, bonus for GMU. This is kind of a must-win for MDC. A little bit of defense. A lot of util. Doesn't actually find much. Enough to slow it down, but maybe not enough to stall the retake too much. That's not going to give him anything whatsoever. Lo-Fi once again going to be stalling. It's perfectly timed as well. They can't really use that drone for much.
Poison's off.
Orb is going to go down now. Is it about to execute maybe? Here we go. Stealth. Smoke goes out. Jet goes out with him. First shot. Nice Lo-Fi. Second maybe. Nope. It's going to be Applex to take him down. 4v4 onto the B site. A little bit of util used to find some info, but bomb should be going down any second now. What? What? They drop bomb in the middle of the... What's going on? Why'd they just drop bomb? They better pick that up, yeah, before the wall goes down. So they've now... Oh, there's the Breach coming in. Stealth does take it down, but a little bit of a nice little play from the Breach. Blazing Devil gets taken out by Ablex, but not before he gets one himself. As it's now down to a 2v3. All they need to find is one. Can't even do that, but that's fine. Not the worst round in the world. Again, MDC should have won that. They do have the better guns. Did come a bit of a cost, but not enough where they can still definitely force up with both guns, if I'm not mistaken. Tryhard should be able to be bought as well as Akuma. Or are they actually going to decide against it? Or does he have his ults? No. I don't know. Not sure exactly what they're doing. Akuma should be very easily be able to bot by Applex or Stealth. Regardless, the point is that MDC right now should be able to buy. GMU did not take down more than 3, so it should be somewhat of an even game. Even round, I guess you can say. Back to B side they go. Maybe they've read that it's only Viper on that site. Did go to find the first kill. Let's see what he can do with an AK this time. Not an AK, a Vandal. Same little setup he's got. More towards elbow there are this time. Just holding it nice and easy. Both teams, something that I would like to comment though on GMU Esports is that they got to take a little bit more space here. I think especially on the A side, if they just went a little bit deeper, a little bit maybe thrown a dart or something, they would know that, hey, nobody's on A site, they're leaning towards B. I think they're giving a little bit too much information right now, and I think it's going to cost them if they just start exploding right now. There goes the first piece of util. Jet goes out as well, and now it's just going to be a 5v1 on site. Can he at least get one, maybe? Finds the first one. That's all he really can do, unless he gets traded here. Can he get another? No, he can't. So, yeah, that's really all he can do. Hayes, though, now it's a lot of trades coming out. It's completely even now, 2v2, and back to the post plant we go. Post plant with a KO ult, ready to go. Bomb once again taking a little bit to be planted, but regardless, Applex go ahead and starts doing it. Stealth though, sneaking up. He's in a nice little position. If he waits it out just long enough, he's got to time this to perfection here though. If he wants to get anything at all. Waiting. He's looking at the wrong side. There's going to be the first one. Can he get the second as well? Whiffs a little bit, but he's going to find it easily. Stealth. Takes down Cell Striker, making a nice 2v2. So that's what I'm talking about right there. That's kind of the consequence of not having that much information. You know, or you don't really know what's going on. And so what happened there, MDC was able to just walk up, get as close as they possibly can, and just execute on the site. They just exploded on the site. And of course, I mean, Lo-Fi, not really much you can do except for just getting one and hope, basically. Perhaps a stack on GMU Esports. That's what I would do at least. Over to the A site. I think that's what they are doing. Mini stack, you could say. And they've actually read it a little bit. Over to the A site, MDC goes. If anything, I do wonder what... okay, yeah, okay. So that I was going to ask what kind of value that Viper would get, especially since you kind of want to play the long range with that, but she gets 2. Fantastic. Blazing Devil coming in as well. Has the op in hand. Still on the angle as well. Whiffs, but that's fine. Still able to get 1. I think it actually regressed. No, they're not. So they're going to back off completely, going over to the B site. It's going to be Lo-Fi there to greet them, but not much in hands of any guns. He's not going to see anything. Maybe he's going to be relaying that information. Should be able to start hearing people. Yep, he's going to start hearing. He's going to tell them, okay, they're starting to go over to the B site, and as the rotates go in, the Molly's also there to delay a little bit. Maybe can he find one body shot is all he sees. Finds a nice headshot. Can he get another one, though? That's all he really needed to do. And Hayes follows up as well. He's taking down Akuma. It's going to be a 3v2 on a round they had no business winning. Bomb isn't even down yet. They have 45 seconds, so they do have plenty of time. Finds another one, makes it all even. As it's now, Bomb finally going down. But we have a nice little flank, though. Lo-Fi still only has the Sheriff. That didn't stop him the first time, though. They really don't know. I think he's just waiting to see if anybody sort of backs off a little bit. Not going to be able to see, find one. Finds the body shots. Oh, that was crucial, and he can't deliver. Lunar Space taking down Hayes. Oh, what a round that could have been. Nice shots from GMU Esports, but it wasn't enough. The guns came out on top. MDC now ahead for the first time. It's going to be 3-2. A lot of ults as well on both sides. A little bit more on the MDC side. KO ult, Viper ult, 2 ones that kind of go huge. Viper ult, of course, a little bit harder to use on attack. Maybe just use to lock on the site, but you actually have to get on the site to do that. KO ult, a little bit easier. I've always found the KO ult, I liked it better on B. It kind of, I think B, you need a little bit more util to slow down. It's just kind of an easy choke point. If you get past that little area, you're kind of good. So maybe that's one I would prefer. But I think they may be looking to use it a little bit more on the A side. Drones coming out, not seeing much. You may think that they stacked the other side. They are in a save. No, Blazing Devil now takes down Apelex. Nice. And just back up now, make it a 4v5. Easy peasy. Hayes also finds Akuma through Hall. And now it becomes a lot easier for him. Is Bomb going to go down? He's going to peek it. Bomb goes down now. Fakes it. Another fake, maybe? No. Vexy takes another fake. Can he at least find the kill? He does. So there we go. Oh, there we go. There's the breach coming in once again. Almost finds another. But it's now left all alone is Tryhard. Does have the op, though. We've seen it go huge. You find one at least. Yeah, nah. GMU Esports isn't going to give him anything at all. They know he's got the op. They don't really want to peek him. Lo-Fi's going to venture out. Gets taken down as well. That's going to... Surely that'll warn them not to peek much. Okay, there we go. Yeah. For a second, I thought he was going to re-peek and take down Blazing Devil, but no. Well done to him. And now it's all tied up again. We got a game on our hands. I always like it when they're tied up early. So it's more fun when we go to map 3.
That's a good spot.
Lo-Fi nasty with the Sheriff. Yes, he is. Yo, what the fuck, yeah. Joseph, my lord. Seeing a lot of familiar faces. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming. Also, reminder, you get a Prime sub. I think I said this last time. I think they're in shipping. You get a Tesla if you Prime sub to GMU Esports. That is confirmed by the president, Husky. You can actually take it up with him if you didn't get it. But you can go ahead and Prime sub. And you will get a Tesla in the mail very soon. Regardless, back over to the A site they go. Seems like they liked getting beat on A site. A little bit of a... No, I kind of say that half-jokingly because all of their round wins, I think, were over at B side. So I'm surprised that they're not just sort of sticking with it. Regardless if they maybe, okay, maybe they're like, oh, they were on a save, whatever. I think just stick with something that's working usually works out. Blazing Devil maybe finds the first fight, second as well. Whew, nice little flick from there, and he's going to be able to get out with it unscathed. Can he get a third? Not yet. Bomb is going to be down there. There's the money. But they got to get the round win as well. Lunar Space going to peek out, maybe finds one, almost gets taken down himself, but he's going to back up completely into the post-plant positions. They have a lot of util as well. They're going to be able to methodically clear this out. They have everything on them with GMU. They have all the time in the world, all the util in the world. And they have taken down, there we go. Blazing Devil might be taken down himself, though. Akuma finds one. VXU go ahead and trades it out. A little bit of ult use to try to delay it a little bit. I don't think it's going to be enough, unless it's taken down. So now he's alone, but surely now he should just be able to get onto it. And it's no problem. That's not going to be enough to stop it. As well as VXU is going to take him down. Well played. It's sort of these types of rounds. They're sort of textbook, you could say. First few things happen, everybody kind of falls into their own position. But you know, both teams are kind of doing exactly what they should do. Maybe the only thing is not peeking into angles without actually clearing them with the flashes and such. That's the only thing that is going wrong. And I'm surely at this point, have they bought the up? They have. So now I would assume they're going to start investing the flashes, start investing all the things that they can, just try to clear that off, maybe with the smokes, maybe with whatever it may be, to get Blazing Devil off the angle. So a bit of a split now. More of a default, you could say. That's one thing that they are doing correctly. If something's not working, you want to change it. Op over the hands of Blazing Devil, finds the C stealth, but isn't able to take him down. Holding it. I don't think he actually saw the jump spot, so he's going to get back on the angle. Oh, there we go. Tryhard takes down VXU over at A site. That could be just a free open A site. Stealth is taken down. And Tryhard trying to pick up the Phantom, not be able to do much with it. As over to the B site. He's on the B site, excuse me. Akuma. He's going to be yelling to his teammates to come to B. He's going to peek it. Can he find the body? He finds the body shot, but not the kill. Nah, not much MDC can do here. GMU Esports should have this round in the bag.
Gun here. Gun
So that I'm surprised that the op found the kill way further back than you'd expect. I like this little crossfire. Yeah, that's nice. It covers all the angles, so well done from them. Over the A site though, Hayes is gonna call that out. They're at the A site. Maybe they can get bombed down at least. That could be pretty good for their econ, just enough to maybe keep them for the next round. That's interesting that they invested that though. Is it even gonna find anything? It is not. So they've invested a Sovalt for not much compensation. He's going to find one, at least finds two. Perhaps he does. He's going to get traded out, but now there's a chance now. Lunar Space. He has a chance. All he has is a deagle, though. He has a little bit of util as well, though. We got... This could be brutal for GMU Esports if they lose this. Bomb's in a nice little position here. Shot's going to be invested as well. Could that take him down a little bit? That takes himself down a little bit. Gets peeked out, and he's going to be a nice little hold from Hayes, and he's going to take him down himself. That could have been devastating for GMU Gold to lose that, but they held it together, and they took him down. Well done from the KO, though. Give him a chance. Hopefully that helps with your mental, usually. Even if you don't win the round, that can help with their mental. Another news, Hayes has actually saved the op. That's going to go in the hands of Blazing Devil as well. Down to A, I think he's going to be heading. It's a common position that Viper plays B alone. I think that's one of the more common sort of solo sites, solely because of how much stall they have. I remember a few times that the few times that I IGL'd on Breeze, I liked calling a slow walk up onto B because they don't expect. Usually they expect you to take B with util, with a jet flying out onto site, like exactly what they're doing right now. But they never really expect you to just kind of walk out and explode onto them. But regardless, Hayes taking down Applex. Tryhard though takes him down himself. And it's now going to be a post-plant situation onto the B side. Gonna get res as well. Hayes, though, takes him down again. Unfortunate for Applex, and Lunar Space also gets found, and Tryhard trades it out. Post-plant should be inevitable, unless they have the angles. Oh, that's unlucky for Akuma. He's gonna get forced out of position. As the bomb is gonna be collected, and should be now be planted into the ground. There it is. as they get ready. They have the breach ult. They could invest it right here. This would not be a bad position at all. Stealth is ready for it. I don't think he'll get hit by that. If he actually goes for it right now, he wouldn't actually get hit. Oh, that's beautiful to clear that. Breach is proving me wrong every time. Akuma takes down Blazing, but Stealth Striker uses his breach to take down Stealth. Onto the site is Tryhard, and he takes one down. He's, though, finding another, and it's Akuma to finish it off, and it's another round for MDC. Even, very, not completely even, but very close. Very, very close rounds here. But I'm being proven completely wrong by this breach pick. He's able to find little positions where his util is just completely necessary. Clearing that out, not saying that other people could, or other agents could do that, but it's just really, really effective. Clearing out maybe B wall, clearing out bricks right here. It's a lot more effective than I expected, to be honest. Regardless, so once again, breach ult has not been used on in Chamber has ult. Is he gonna use it this time? He is not. So yeah, okay, both ults are gonna be invested, except for the breach ult. Breach ult still be saved.
Going up.
It's a very quiet game, so we haven't noticed. Not many. They're very just sort of walking up and then just exploding, that's very, very quiet. Not much of explosive, just exec. Lo-fi, maybe if you try to find one. Gonna slow him down with the util. Gonna follow up with the molly as well. So yeah, it's a very slow-paced game. Very methodical from both teams. Both teams not trying to give too much in terms of information at all. Gonna just be the first kill though. Gonna find one surely. He's not gonna be able to get out himself though. He's gonna swing. Is he? Actually, he is. But Vexy's gonna be the one to take the kill. And now the bomb is down in an orb, and he finds another. There's the op coming in. VXU finding another to finish it off. 6-4 now. Easy round for them. I was saying close rounds last time. Maybe that's the caster's curse. Easy round, flawless, or Noble TV flawless for GMU Esports. Oh yeah, a little bit of an update. Apparently Rocket League is playing right now. I'm not actually too sure which team it is, but they are in Game 5, so I guess it's going the distance. I'll dual watch streams. Yeah, we could get it going on YouTube. That'd be kind of the move. I know on Friday is when we have the BMS. We have the Valorant stream on YouTube. We have BMS all going at the same time. I think we've even had a third stream going at the same. The rollback, I think, on Friday. I could be wrong about that on a different YouTube channel, but regardless, back to the game here. Lunar Space for some reason venturing out on the site. Not really sure why he just walked out. Same thing goes to Blazing Devil. Just peeks for no reason. Is going to be taken down by Tryhard. Stealth. See if he can venture out himself. Starts walking up, but Bomb's not anywhere near the spike, or anywhere near the site. So Stealth takes down VXU with 3 body shots. Stealth Striker responds as Tryhard is taken down. Picks up an AK. Can he find a headshot? He cannot. He finishes him off. So 7-4 now. Almost half. Last round. Best they can hope for, 7-5, which is exactly what they should be going for.
Last round
Let's look at their ults here. Akuma was still his ult. Lunar Space has his ult. So I mean, if anything, I would expect the GMU side to win this. Surely they're going to invest the breach ult as well as Hayes' Sova ult. So I would assume GMU Esports is in a better position here. But you never know. You never know what can happen. That A site stack, I mean, it's not a stack, but it's a 1-1-3 what GMU Esports is doing. It seems to be working out because for whatever reason, I'm surprised that MDC hasn't actually been able to figure out that GMU is really only playing with one person on site so far. Blazing Devil takes down Apple X over to the A site. They go with 1 man down.
Welcome to my
Viper
world.
going to be invested. Blazing Devil finding another Lunar Space. I think that might have been through the smoke. It was. A little bit of luck involved there, but nonetheless it's the kill. And Bomb's going to go ahead down. It's going to get actually delayed. No way they find another through the smoke. That'd be unlucky. Yeah, Bomb is going to be delayed. There we go. There's going to be another one. And it's delayed another time. Finally it's going to get put down. And we're in a post-plant situation. With a nice little flank from Lo-Fi. Should be able to get caught by the trip. And you say, no, he actually dodges it. This is going to be huge. And there's the breach ult invested. That should be everything. Easy kills for Lo-Fi. Unless he might actually get killed by that. Nope. Bomb's going to go down. No problem for GMU. GMU's going to end ahead at the half as it is now 8-4 in very nicely GMU's favor. You never know, though. Very simple, very likely, or very similar to the 9-3 curse. I've always found that 8-4, it's deceptive. It's very deceptive that, let's say that, you lose the pistol round, whatever, then you lose bonus, and it's 8-6. They're right back in it. So it's not, the game's not over just yet. Can I actually see, can I get a bit of a poll going? I'm not sure if anybody has if there are any mods in chat. I would like to see, would you guys think that Breeze an attack-sided map or defensive-sided map? I remember at the start, it was people were saying it's super attack-sided, but I'd like to hear now. So if we can get actually a poll going, I'd be really interested for that. So yeah, like I'd really like to see, because I've seen a lot of teams where they, they're down. I've actually seen a 10-2 comeback where they go on to attack and they finish up, winning the game 10-2 at half. So I mean, it's definitely possible to on attack that it's a more attack-sided map. We'll have to see it. They've dodged. I'm not sure if you noticed that they dodged all the util, and it's going to start pulling the Viper. I'm not sure Akuma's going to start pulling off. The only thing that's pulling them in, that is going to be a B side. It's going to be the smoke, but it's now too late as VXU's now into the site. He's got the frenzy as well. A little bit of util to help clear everything out. Going to start walking up. KO is ready to the right. He's going to start peeking out. It's a little bit of a timing there. He's going to find the kill. It's now in the hands of the post-plant defenders, as now Akuma finds another, but Stealth Striker's right there to trade it out. A little bit of util invested, but it's not enough to kill. Bomb is still down. And now he's taking away. We have a nice little flank. I didn't even notice that. Finds one. That's huge. Blazing Devil. He's going to find a second as well. Lunar Space venturing out. Finds a nice body shot. And now Stealth, though, all left, all alone. Can he do anything with it? Does have the Deagle and 100 health. Gets blinded. Now it's a little bit slowed down. Blazing Devil is low. Maybe he finds one. If he makes it a 1v2, perhaps there's a chance. Going to start peeking out, but time is low. Time is ever of the essence. He finds the headshot. That's all he needs. Going to get peeked out. Gets back into cover. But I think the round is over. There is simply not enough time. And it's going to be the all-important, once again, round is going to GMU Gold. Who won, actually? I think it was GMU Gold. Yes, it was. So GMU Esports have won again the pistol round. Setting them up once again for the rest of the game. So again, theoretically, I said this last time, and I think it was a little closer than it should have. Theoretically, this should be a GMU Esports easy round, but we'll have to see.
Let's go.
Very similar tactics on MDC, stacking over a day site. Middle as well they go. Most valuable Chamber's very valuable in this, and he's taking down immediately. That's near impossible now, I'd say, for MDC to win this. Onto the A site, the bomb should be start going. I think Stealth is somehow still alive. Doesn't actually take anybody down. Akuma, though, does find one, but I don't think it's enough. Hayes, Blazing Devil, and Stealth Striker finding 3 themselves. And then now Applex is all left alone with the Frenzy. Not really much to do with it. Lo-Fi should be able to peek him, and he does. Applex taking down 10-4. Now, match is definitely in the hands of the GMU Esports now. I might actually ask them, the players themselves, who actually picked this map, because that's always a good indicator. I have known of players, though. I remember a while back, GMU Esports, the A team, was playing the B team. And that's always kind of like a nice rivalry going. But I remember GMU Esports actually gave up like their sort of first map pick to guarantee that the second 2 maps would be their picks. So they actually ended up losing the first half, or this first map, I think in a bit, not a blowout, but it was like solid in terms of GMU B team. And in the second 2 teams, they destroyed GMU because they were those 2 maps, and they guaranteed that GMU B would be on off picks, essentially. I'm not sure if that's maybe what MDC's doing. I don't even really know who picked this map, like I said, but it'd be interesting to see what kind of tactics went into play with it. Over to the B site, though. We have the attackers. Bomb's going to start making its way towards site. Applex, though, has something to say about it. Finds one. He's going to get traded out there. Once again, the positioning being the bane of the B site defenders. Going to peek out into 3 people, not in this lifetime, as they said. And now 3v4, never mind, 2v4, as GMU finding another round, maybe. Looking more and more likely now. Stealth, as well as Akuma, now left all alone. Finds a little bit of a jump shot, but not really enough to do much with it. As now they've actually set a wrap. I like GMU Esports that they're sending wraps around it. Blazing Devil has been crucial here. They do read it, but maybe it might not be enough as he's now left in a 1v3. He's going to peek out, see if he can find one. Does have the AK. Maybe he can do something with it. Going to get tagged now through the wall. As the dart finds him out, he's going to get finished off by Hayes. It's now 11-4. If it wasn't firmly in the hands of GMU Esports, it is now just completely in the hands of GMU Esports. Not really much that MDC can do. They are now on a save round. Are they going to choose to buy up? I wonder. They are going to be choosing to force up a little bit. Don't want to go to the save, I guess. But I've always found Breeze. I hate buying up on Breeze for this sort of terrible situation last round because you don't have the long range weaponry. It's just a mess already. It's unlucky, but regardless, this is the only first. This is just the first map, so we'll have to see how it goes throughout the next one. B site once again. It's been successful. Why change it? Is what I assume GMU Esports is saying. Venturing out though, stealth. Has his knives. That's the big thing with these types of things. You want to take a little bit of risk. When you're down this bad, you want to start taking a little bit of a risk. It's sort of necessary at this point. Doesn't see absolutely anybody. He's cut off the rotations, but it's not going to really mean much if they just start executing over to the B site. Apple X now getting caught out by the dart. They're not even going to be able to find one. That should be enough. They don't have the guns. They don't have weaponry. They may have a bit of a util, but it's not really going to be enough. A little bit of a maybe find something with the shock darts. Does not. It's now a 5v4 retake onto the B site. Stealth though, making it a little bit easier for themselves. They can find another. Notes Blazing Devil to trade him out. Stealth Striker finds another, and now it's at a very difficult position for MDC. Not much they can do now. Tryhard though, making the chamber gun useful. Lunar Space taken down though. Now should be over. So 12-4, very likely coming in as he gets flanked by Blazing Devil once again. But there it is. I mean, I don't know how MDC can come back from this, to be honest with you. They do. No, okay, so they did actually are able to buy up, at least. They don't have alts. They can maybe go for Akuma's ult. Maybe just dart B main, grab the ult or something. I'm not sure. I'm trying to help. I'm surprised they didn't even call a timeout, actually. Now that I think about it. That's something that's a bit surprising. Breach ult as well. It's just not looking good for MDC. They have breach ult and Sova ult. Can be used to clear angles or even hold for bomb site. But it's a bit of a... I was about to say split, but it isn't really a split. It's just more of a lurk through mid as they take A side, which is, I mean, exactly what you want to do. I mean, I see no reason with it. A deep... Oh, I like this, though. A deep wall is now a little bit more space. Not much isolation, but it's a little bit more space onto the A site. It seems to somewhat worked out for. They have the bomb going down now. They are traded out, but the bomb is down, and they have all the util as ults as well to hold it down. But maybe not that much manpower anymore. Tryhard taking down Blazing Devil. It's now to 3v4 onto the B site. Still, though, I'd say this is still in the hands of GMU Esports. All they got to do is defend now. Just click make the time go down as much as possible. Soba's in the position to do so. VXU missing a crucial position. Stealth Striker finding another, but Apple X is able to trade it out. It's now even, completely even, but the time is going down. Time is of the essence for MDU if they want to keep Breeze alive. A little bit of util once again. Breach is taken down though. Akuma. Hayes left all alone, but he has the ult. It's not much that he can do. Ult's going to go out. Surely that's going to delay. He's going to get half, though. He's going to commit to it. That could be everything if he just sticks it, but he didn't have enough health, and he's going to be taken down. Very expected with that round, but it's going to be GMU Esports that wins the first map. It is 13-4. Easy rounds for GMU. I said at half that the game's not over, but it really was just like that. Well done to GMU Esports. GG. This is the best of one, right? I might have been... I'm not tripping, right? We good? Playing still, right? But well done to GMU Esports. I think they kind of outclassed them. They just had they had a lot more. It looked like they had practiced the map far more. I'm actually gonna ask though who picked this map in just a sec before I make it so that we have a 1-0 lead for MDCU or for GMU. Also, do want to remind GMU Esports, always appreciate your Prime sub. I think I gotta work on my. Actually, no. What are your thoughts on the stream PC stream room? Oh yeah, the stream. Oh yeah. So yeah, in other news, GMU Esports has acquired a brand new streaming room. It's pretty solid. It looks nice. I wonder whose office they just stole. Because by the way, like it's in the hub. Again, if you're a GMU student, you know where that is. If you know like the room, they basically just stole someone's office. Did you guys like have to strong arm just some like poor office worker to get this office? It's kind of sad, man. Why'd you have to do that? I don't know if that was kind of fair, to be honest. Actually, it's all right though. I mean, the grind is the grind. Natural selection and whatnot. You know how it is out here. But, also, I think GMU Esports A team is going to be playing in a few minutes. I think at 9 they're playing. So good luck to them as they play. I'm not sure exactly who they're playing, but good luck regardless to both teams. I actually used to say, I don't know if anybody here is Red Dude, but I used to say like, back when I played, I always kind of did not want to give like, it's very courtesy to say, oh, good luck, have fun. I don't know. I think it's more like, it's corny as hell, right? Thinking about it now, but like, I always was like, I hope they're like PC crashes or some shit like that. I don't know. I think that's probably not the best thing, not the best kind of sportsmanship. But you know, I really wanted to win back then. But yeah, no, that's not the best sportsmanship. We wish good luck and good games to both teams. I think that was the thing I used to say. It was like, good luck. Oh yeah, I used to say this in comp all the time. Good luck in the future games, unless you're versing me. So yeah. But no. Actually, go back to the streaming room. I think one thing is it's nice that it's isolated. I can be as loud as I want, and I don't get yelled at for. So that's great. Hopefully they don't mind me yelling and cursing at the same time. So poll ended. Will MDC Blue come back? What were the results of that poll? I'd like to see. Defend? No, I think was the thing. So people were saying, was that people saying defense sided? Okay, so people were saying it's defense sided. Well, you got. I disagree. I guess GMU Esports disagrees. Can I give you guys a tour of the streaming room? Can I get this? Okay, well, I guess the camera's not on. Regardless. No, it's a nice room. It's a nice room. I wish there were more advertisements for Noble TV, though. That's the one thing I would change, personally. That's just me, though. That's just me, though. Well, actually, this is gonna be kind of weird, lads. But we're gonna check the ranks out. All right, let's see how Hayes is doing. Let's see. Dang! Oh yeah, dude, look at this. Nice little streak, little bit too. That's fine though. It's all right. Let's go, Hayes. Nice. Let's go, bro. We out here. Also, another thing, I've always found that ranks, they really don't matter. At least in these like sort of college matches, I found so many times that the best teams aren't the ones that are highest ranked. The best teams are the ones that have the best synergy. It's so easy for, like, at least in my experience, for college teams to kind of just pick the highest ranks. I remember I heard stories in other colleges where they just kind of went straight down. Okay, who has the highest rank, and they just picked it straight from the ranks. Which I mean, what ends up happening is you get like a bunch of people that are not playing the right roles, that are, you know, maybe they don't even like each other. They just don't have the synergy. But yeah, no, and I think GMU Esports has done a great job of doing finding that synergy, especially if the ranks are maybe really just 2 minutes. Oh, no, they're not. Yeah, but yeah, no, ranks doesn't really matter. Not saying good luck is bad karma. Do I care? I don't need karma. What? Oh, yeah, I got skill out here, bro. Is that bad karma, what I just said? Am I going to fail my midterm tomorrow? That's unlucky. I could actually, do you guys want to watch me? Here. You guys want to watch me play? This is, I want to preface this by saying I'm not on the main setup, so you guys can't make fun of me when I miss everything. You guys promise I'm not making fun of me, right? I hope Hayes also doesn't mind that I showed his career match on, or career history on stream. All right, let's see. You're about to see watch this. Holy, okay. Dude, okay, wish me luck with this, lads. Oh my god. Dude, all right, here we go. Oh my god. It doesn't, I go down. Why does it go down? Holy crap. Don't clip this, alright? Nobody clip this. You're not allowed to clip this. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. There's another. Oh, it doesn't go far enough. Ah, it doesn't, I don't have enough room. I can only go left. Oh my god. Alright, you're not allowed to clip this. If I see anybody that clips that, you're getting banned from our Twitch channel. Vinny, I'm not even joking. I'm not even playing. You gotta ban everybody that clips that, please. Am I allowed to bet? Am I allowed to put channel points? I wonder. Because I'm the caster, so I can't really gotta be impartial. Not if that. I'm I'm gonna vote for GMU. I'm gonna use all my points on GMU. F it. There we go. Putting 1,000 points on GMU, even though I promise my casting will be completely unbiased, or at least try to. But yeah. Another thing, though, I think I did see a few MDC people in chat. So again, once again, like genuinely, thank you guys so much for coming. I think we get, I'm not sure if they shared it on their Twitter, but it's always fantastic to have both teams here. Makes it a little bit more fun. It's not just GMU players. So thank everybody for coming and watching the stream. I think we're just about to get started, though. Any second now. Yeah, Paranormal is ready. Oh, that is their coach. Actually, that is Sergio. That is the Valorant manager for GMU Esports. Oh yeah, thank you, Hayes. All right, so my prediction was right. Bind is going to be the second map. I didn't see who picked it, but regardless, it's going to be Bind. I want to see exactly, is Astra going to be picked? I kind of want to see the Astra come out. I always like Astra on this map, especially with the Rays coming in as well. Omen's going to be in the hands of Hayes, though, at least it's looking like it. Akuma, though, is yet to pick. It's going to be Brim, so it's going to be the double controller. I absolutely love Brim on this map. I think he's so effective, especially down over at the B site, B long with the orb. You can just farm that over and over and over again, and you can get his ult so fast, and it's so huge, especially on A site takes. So we'll have to see that, how it goes. All right, so running through it, Hayes is going to be on the Omen. Stealth Striker is going to have the Killjoy. Raze is going to be in the hands of VXU. Lo-Fi is going to have Sky. Blazing Devil is going to be finishing off with the Sova. Over on the MDC side is going to be Viper in the hands of Apple X. Mr. Tryhard is going to be running the Chamber. Stealth is going to once again have, or not once again, he was Jet. He's going to have Raze. And then Akuma is going to once again be on a controller, but this time it's going to be Brimstone. And then Lunar Space finishing it off with Sky.
Choose your agent.
I'm looking at the chat now. Yeah, you better not have clipped that. Nah. But I think I'm really liking GMU Esports. Not to say that this is like off meta or anything, because I think what GMU Esports has here, it makes sense. You can see kind of the ideas behind it, but you can definitely say that MDC side is a lot more like on meta, basically. Like that, what they have right now, the double controller, the Raze, and the Sky as well, is a lot more, you know, sort of on brand with what Valorant or top tier Valorant is looking like. But with Killjoy, I mean, it's definitely, you can definitely use it, but it's not super on meta, which is, I mean, I absolutely love. I love it when teams experiment and kind of make it their own. They don't just look, okay, they don't just go on VLR, okay, what's the top team, what are they using? They make it their own, which is kind of the best thing. And we'll see how it works out. Killjoy is always hard to deal with, or not maybe hard, but annoying to deal with, especially if you can't get rid of her util. They have the satchels on Raze to maybe help with that a little bit, but you never really know, especially where the positioning of it. It can, you know, be used to stall. It can be used to stall entire takes. It can be extremely effective if Stealth Striker knows how to use it. And they have the info as well. That's something I didn't even consider. Killjoy, despite being a Sentinel, can get a lot of information with that Killjoy ult, or with the Killjoy turret. So here we go. Once again, we have Began as a little bit of a little bit of a default begins, as MDC is spread out quite evenly over a little bit more towards mid on A, but just enough where it's not just committing yet. Smoke over in Halls. They've taken Halls or shower control. Very well done from GMU Esports. I like that they've taken this. That gives them a lot of information, a lot of space. Once that retake starts going in, it's going to give them a lot of options of how they want to play it. So they're actually going to back off it. Is it enough now? Akuma gets headshotted himself, though. He's going to get taken down. Shirley gets taken down here any second now. Is over to the A site. Bomb is going to be taken down now. Lo-Fi finds Lunar Space, and VXU follows up with Akuma. Bomb hasn't gone down yet. Hayes finds one, but Stealth trades it off. But it's not really going to be enough. As he should. I think the best thing he can do in this situation is just to wait. All he's got to do now is wait as Tryhard tries to find his way around, but it's not going to be enough. Lo-Fi takes down Stealth, and he's got no idea what's going on the A side. He is now alone completely as GMU Esports finds another pistol round at least is looking more and more likely. Killjoy turret, or Killjoy trap, just to be there ready to go. He does see it, though.
30 seconds left.
See if he can find his way around it. He's going to take it down. Takes it down. He's going to give him all the information in the world. Maybe he finds one. Not even. Blazing Devil takes him down. That's another pistol round, like I said, for GMU Esports. I wonder, I think it was going to be, if I remember correctly, yes. So it's going to be Sova Killjoy over onto the B site, which I like. I mean, I think if you're going to have a Sentinel with that much information, you know, with that much stall, you might as well have him on the site with less people, which I think is exactly what they're doing. And I think, like, so far, it's looking like GMU Esports, and this, again, it's just pistol. I could just be, like, you know, saying all this out of my butt, but, like, I like that they took space on shower, and they gave a little bit of space A main. They have that smoke down. They're ready to take it, and it helps them when they're in that retake situation. Going from just having to clear shower while simultaneously having to clear U-Haul A main is a lot harder than just having shower to begin with, which is exactly what they're doing. But they may bite them in the butt a little bit as they are leaning shower MDC. Hopefully it's enough for them to take it, but you know, we've kind of gone into a little calm before the storm now. There's the first kill. Lo-Fi finds 2, and Lo-Fi finds a 3rd. Lunar Space is the last one to be taken down. It's all over for MDC. They have A site, or they have A main, or they have actually Hayes taken down. They have the A main area, but it's not really going to be enough. Surely not. They're going to go ahead and TP, but they're expecting it. They're ready to go over to the A site as Lo-Fi takes down another. It's Akuma, or Applelex, left all alone in a 1v4 situation. He's not going to be able to much as they go chasing through the teleporter. Now Lo-Fi takes down an ace from him. Well done for the bonus to get us into the bonus round. Also, that gives him ult. Ever important on the Sky to have that ult. It can be extremely useful in almost any situation. Don't forget the bomb, MDC. Don't forget bomb, lads. Lads, don't forget bomb. There we go. Chamber's going to pick it up. All right. Back over to the A site they go. They like this A site. This is going to be the first round, or buy round for them. Shower has been consistently contested by both teams. It's always been gone in the hands of GMU Esports. Now, once again, they're going to be fighting for it. Flash is going to go out. That's going to clue them into that there's someone there. Bomb is going to, or excuse me, smoke is going to go through. Going to hold the space down. Dog's going through it a little bit to take him the space. That's going to give MDC, if they go now, that gives them the space. Flash is going to go out as well. That's going to force them back. Smoke's there as well. To give him a little bit even more space. A lot of util invested from both sides to keep the space. It's not really either sides right now. Oh, he's going to get hit by that. He is just a little bit, but they now have the shower control down. He's in the smoke. Lo-Fi, see if he can find one. Tryhard on the other side finds down Lo-Fi as A-Side's going to go ahead and get taken up a little bit. Okumas finds a way through, doesn't have the range. Vexy is going to be taken down by Nakuma, and now it's all alone in a 5v3. Hayes is now not much he can really do as bomb goes down on the A site. A little bit of Sova util try to stop him, but it's not going to be enough. Smoke's going down ready. I mean, all they got to do is try to find 1, 2, or 3. Obviously, of course, they want to get 3. If he finds 1 there, nope. But, I mean, it's the bonus. Not really much you can expect from this. They don't have the guns. Blind's going to go through. Maybe they can retake U-Haul, and that's what they do. Decides better of it. Goes through it. Tryhard finding another as it's 2v5 now. Is this going to be flawless? It is going to be a Noble TV flawless for MDC. We're back into a little bit of a closer game now. It's going to be the first real round, I like to say, where both teams has full money. It's going to give us a little bit of a clue at how the rest of the game is going to go. But not a full buy, I guess. Cell Striker is going to be only has the Guardian in hand, but it should be enough. No, it really should be enough. It should be enough to show us how both teams are going to be playing this. Maybe even clue us into who picked this map. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this goes. I think they're leaning. I think both teams are still leaning towards Shower. They're still fighting for that control. I think last time it went to the hands of MDC. Of course, they did have the guns to favor them, but this is going to be the first real test. I also like the swing off me crossfire they have. Over at a main, though, Hayes is going to be taken down. They have to sort of back up now as they regress maybe onto A main. Trying to see if he finds anybody that snuck through. Doesn't see anything. So they've denied information with that wall. Yup. He's going to be forced to clear it and not going to see anything at all. Maybe that'll clear him in that they're going over to the B site, but I'm not really too sure if they want to commit off it. 3 people over to the B site, but it's not really enough to say, okay, let's start rotating. They should just be able to start waiting on A site until maybe that Sova gets clued in that someone's over at B site. But that Sky ult is going to be used. They're going to see a few in shower. Maybe that's gonna... They are gonna start, but not really from the sky ult. It's just gonna see... Is he gonna miss him? It misses him. He surely finds one at least. That's really all he needs to do. Can he find a second? No, he doesn't, but that's all really he could do. Makes it a little bit of a chance for GMU Esports. If they go now, they may be able to catch the bomb off guard. Of course, they don't actually know that. It's gonna be the dog that's gonna be invested. He's gonna see left, right, doesn't see anybody at all. Can they go on site now? Gonna hit the race. Gonna back him off a little bit. Finds one. Stealth finding one, but Lo-Fi finds another. It's now once again in the hands of MDC in a post-plan situation. They have a lot of stall as well. They have the Raze ult, or the Raze nade, ready to go. Flash is going to go out, so not going to see much. The Flash going to be committed. Still not seeing much. They're just waiting, MDC, just waiting for that plant. Exactly what you want to do. This is textbook for them. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's Viper in lineups. Cell Strike going to be taken down, and it's also going to be Tryhard finding the third. And it's now going to be 2-2, all tied up for GMU Esports and MDC. Let's look at the money now. Yeah, GMU Esports, terrible money for them. Lost that round. No surprise. Should be an easy round, MDC. I like to think though. This could be just me, like, you know, I don't know, but like I've always found it Bind one of the easier maps to eco on. I don't know why. It's just a feeling, but maybe this is the caster's curse and they'll just get 5-0'd, but whatever. We'll have to see. Once again, the shower. This is gonna be the first time the shower is not contested by both teams, as they sort of make their way through it. But they're a little bit weary of it. That's what kind of that conditioning does. You see, they're using a lot of info, or a lot of util to try to clear it out. Not going to see anything at all. They don't know if it's actually close left. Surely that would have cleared it, right? So they surely have enough. See, look at all this info that's using it. Well done from GMU Esports. And they've conditioned MDC to clear this out quite aggressively, and it's going to give them a lot of information as to what they're doing. So they have shower, though. That's what it's... what the information or the util has given them. A little bit of shots exchanged, but no kills just yet. Any second now, we should start getting an execute. Blazing Devil, though, with the Stinger. Did get buffed recently. Let's see if he can put that buff to good use. Flash should be able to go out. No, he decides against it. McTryhard trying to find, or Mr. Tryhard trying to find another. Does get Self Striker. Finds the bomb. Beautiful play from Blazing Devil. Beautiful usage of the Soviet util. And VXU follows up with a kill on Stealth. Is this going to be a kill or a win for GMU Esports in a round they had no business winning? They have all the util, and they have all the information, especially. They know exactly what's going on. They know exactly where they are. They know there's someone. They're wary of it, too. Look, they know there's one there, and they've taken down Apple X. It's a 4v2. And is this all she wrote for MDC? Are they seriously going to be taken down just like that? What a read from GMU Esports. Bomb is down in a horrible position. I don't even know what to do with them. They're going to start making their way towards shower once again. Not going to see much. This Brims can maybe do something with his AK. Tryhard takes down Lo-Fi, making it a little bit easier. And Alkuma finds one. It's now back to a 2v2, but there's no time. As he takes it down right now. Can he get two in literally 2 seconds? He cannot. Tryhard going to get taken down as well. Perhaps he does. Hayes finding the final kill. And GMU Esports finds the eco round. Like I was saying, I'm just the prophet. You know how it is out here. I'm the prophet. Eco rounds on Bind. Easiest thing in the world. GMU Esports finding the round that they really shouldn't have won. Regardless, though, we have, I think, a little bit of a closer game this time. Both teams liking the A site.
I'll find. Thanks.
Okay, so how can MDC
you want to play? Let's
get through
play.
this? They continuously try to take A site, but the A site just feels like it's just the Great Wall of China. They haven't been able to penetrate it. It's a little bit of a faster take. Bomb should be going down any second now. They have the space where it needs to go down. Smoke's going to go through as well. Is Hayes going to swing out? Is he going to go through it? Lunar space ready to go there. If Kuma finding another as well. Now, GMU Esports, for the first time, I think, are actually really having trouble on A site, as Bomb should finally be going down. Is he planting? He's decided against it for some reason. Not sure what's going on there, but MDC... Bomb isn't down yet. What's going on? What's going on? Why hasn't the bomb gone down? And it's punishing them. Hayes finding another. They're back to a 3v3. The bomb not going down has punished them. Bomb isn't still down. It's a 1v3 and it still isn't down. Can Blazing Devil fight? What a mess from MDC. Finally, it's going down after the round's already won. But it's weird. Why didn't they put it down? That's interesting. That's really interesting. I think they were in a 5v3. They won the round nonetheless, so it all works out. But well done to them, but I don't know if that... Maybe I'm just too small-brained to realize that. I guess, yeah, maybe that's a 1,000 IQ play from him. I don't know. That's weird. regardless, though, they've made it work, and MDC finds the round to tie it up. They've switched. Okay, GMU Esports finally switching it up. So over to the A site. It's a complete flip flop. KJ and Silver are now on the A site, with Omen, Raze, and Sky onto the all packed into long, with a little bit of a smoke there to help him. Oh wow, this might be a mess for GMU Esports. You can tell that oh no, Lo-Fi is actually able to find one. So it's actually taken down, so it's in the hands of GMU Esports now. They don't have the guns though, so I don't really expect too much just yet as they make their way towards deep to try to collect the gun. They have collected, and I think they've noticed that there's no gun there, so now they realize they have a gun, and this is now a possibility for GMU Esports to win this. And also, GMU Esports seems to have read this a little bit. Cell Striker holding it. Can he find one? He can find another. That's all they really need to do. Can he find a third? He cannot. And now it's going to be bomb going down on the A site. Presumably, you'd expect it, but given how long it's been to go down, maybe we'll continuously take down. So they've gone over to the B side this time. Smoke's going down to delay them, and I think it has delayed them. They're very hesitant to go through that smoke. But the Raze ult's going to give them a little bit of space, and it's going to give them the space enough to plant the bomb. Doesn't find any kills, though. That's enough to delay it. No, it isn't. Never mind. Don't hit your teammate. And now they're going to start making their way into a really, really interesting retake where one team has the guns, but the other has the numbers. Never mind. Never mind. The one team does not have the numbers. It's now all on VXU as Stealth finds Lo-Fi. He finds another with his satchel. Lunar Spice taken down. Lunar Space taken down. Stealth now. They know exactly where they both have the AKs, but Stealth with the better angle as VXU is taken down. Woo. A little bit of a little sweat from MCU, but he's fine. They managed to finish it off once again. Yeah, a little bit of these rounds are close. Their rounds are really close when they really shouldn't be. But MDU is MDC. I don't know why I keep saying MDU. I apologize for that. But MDC is making it work. They have the ults now as well. Another thing that is gonna, yeah, you can see it here a little bit with Akuma as well as Apelex and Lunar Space. Even though they're winning the rounds, it's costing them a lot. All three of these players, again, they have rifles and everything. They have util, but they don't have a lot of money. So let's say, like, you know, if they lose this round, they're not going to be able to buy up as much as Stealth or Tryhard will. So that's, it can hurt them. Even though you're winning the rounds, it can hurt them. You okay, Stealth? You okay? It can hurt them just because of how many people they've actually lost. But on the A side we go. They have the space. Once again, in that same position where they refuse to plant. Flash is going to go out. He's seen one. VXU finds Tryhard as the shower's going to be traded out. Akuma finding another, but Lo-Fi's there to trade out. Bomb's going to go ahead and start going down. There it is. As now we're in another post-plant situation. It's going to start going a little bit in the hands of GMU Esports as a lot of util is invested as well as the ult for KJ. And now that should give them a lot of information. He's going to start trying to go out. Can he find two? He does! Stealth finding two! Lunar Space finding a third, but it's Blazing Devil finding another. It's all alone now. Wow! Blazing Devil in a 1v2. Another Blazing Devil. Can he find a second? No. There's just not enough positioning, not enough time. Flashes go out. It's going to be a fake flash. And we pop behind it. Can he find them lined up? He doesn't. Once again, it's just one after the other where MDC finds rounds out of the blue. What a spray down from that Raze. Wow, well done. Well done to Stealth. Did not see that coming, to be honest with you. But MDC has once again pulled out a round. I didn't think they would have won that. GMU over to the B site, completely stacked now. The only person on the A side is KJ. If they had A side, it should just be a free round.
Scanning ahead.
So a bit of a default now. I've always, I like it when it's anti-eco, you default a little bit. You want to find out what's going on first. You're not running into a stack. Which is exactly what they've done. So over to the A side they go. Nade going to be committed to clear out close right. That's exactly what's going to do. It might even take down the turret. Yes, it does. And now they have a lot of space. Killjoy alone in a U-Haul. But little do they know is that MDC is making their way up towards mid and is going to be greeted by Lo-Fi. Let's see if he can find someone. Sees the body of Chamber. He's going to start backing up because of it. A lot of space given because of the dog as well. He's actually going to get surprised that he got hit by that. But Flash is going to go out to see if he can delay a little bit. It's not going to be much. Can he at least find one with the deagle? It would have been a difficult shot, but would have been nice to hit. Util onto site now. There's also manpowers onto the site. Raze is going to start heading out. Can he find another? Can he pull off a little bit of magic? He can. Haze is actually one of the magician. He finds stealth with a headshot. And it's now Lunar Space trading it out as the full-blown just battle goes onto the B side. It's going to be a 3v3. It's going to be very difficult to keep track of. MDC tryhard finding 2. And it's now all on Blazing Double. He finds one. Stinger going huge this time as they're going to start rotating all the way over to the A site. And I think surely AppleX has this red. Surely, right? Right? Easy peasy. Well done from AppleX. He read that perfectly, and it's now going to be 6-3 for MDC. Beautiful play from them to have that wrap ready to go. That's exactly what they should have done there. Well done to them. No, that was a... I think MDC is now a lot more in control of the rounds than they previously have. You can tell, though, both teams have practiced the map. I think, at least. Don't one of them is going to tell me that, no, this is our off pick. But, no, I think both teams have... They seem like both have plays. They seem to have sort of choreographed things. So, no, that's always more fun. B-Long going to be contested. Flashes going to go out. That's going to give him a lot of views. I think that finds 3, actually. That's going to give him huge info as Omen's going to start rotating over to the B site. As also Hookah falls to the hands of MDC. Smoke's going to be committed, though, now. The execute is stalled.
All set up.
Very stalled now. They have B-Long. That's all they really have. Flashes go to the clear Octagon. They have Octagon as well. Now, if they explode right here, it's going to be a very classic 5v3 execute onto the site. But I'd argue it's a 5v1, as 2 of those players are just isolated into elbow. They can't really do much. It's really all in the hands of Haze, and he realizes it, and he's going to go ahead and pop out. It's going to be B-site in the hands of MDC, as the bomb should be going down any second now. Blazing Double just waiting. Never mind. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stealth finds Haze. There's the shock darts going through. He's going to find one. Tries to find one beautiful place where can he get a second. Almost does. Is he going to find it? No. Okuma goes through it. Is he going through the smoke, perhaps? Is he going to go through the whole way? Finds one. Can he find a second, though? He does. It's MDC in complete control of the round now, as B-site falls to the hands of a Raze ult and a Sova ult. Actually, never mind. Cell Striker finds tryhard. Surely it's not enough, though. Has the AK in hand. The Vandal in hand. I keep saying AK. Can you find a headshot? Looked like it was on, but it wasn't there. Wasn't meant to be. As MDC, again, in control of the round. I have to say, I really like to see, this is what I'm saying, where it does seem like they have things set up. Blazing Devil with a beautiful little shock dart Sova ult combo there. Really well done from him. I have never really seen anything like that. Genuinely, I've never seen something like that. That's not even in pro play, to be honest. That's really, really creative. But it's not. I say that, and they lost the round, so. You gotta stop being creative and start winning the rounds. Alright, so back to the A side. They decided against B side. Looks like it works out. B side in the hands of 3 GMU Esports players. Dog's gonna give him a bunch of space over at A side. A main gonna be cleared out. Does see a lot of KJ util and does see a Raze, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe they saw the deagle that's all that was in his hands. We'll have to see. Just waiting now for the execute to come out. Hearing all the util that's ready to go. And now we're just waiting. Omen's made his way over as well. There goes. Ray's going through with the ult. Surely he finds VXU. He's going to find him. He doesn't. Takes him out 28 help, but finds it, but doesn't frag him. It's now seeing if he can find him through the smoke. Isn't going to be able to find much. AppleX does find Cell Striker in U-Haul, and now they have control of U-Haul. And now they have control of the bomb site as well. So another round very much in the control of MDC. Maybe they can GMU Esports can pull out some magic, but very unlikely, at least in this situation, as well as with the Viper ult in play. Tryhard finding another in the with Haze. Can they trade it out at least? No, it doesn't look like it. As U-Haul is retaken by Blazing Devil. Can he find one? He finds one. Almost looked like he was going to find another, but Stealth finds VXU. It's now going to be looking like an 8-3 scoreline for MDC. Gets taken up by Stealth, and it's exactly that. MDC with 8-3.
Last round before the switch.
We're heating up here. Let's can we share this? Thank you everybody. Let's can we share this on Twitch or not on Twitch, on Twitter? Try to share this to as many people as you can. If you guys know any of the MDC players, please pop it into the Discord, pop it everywhere that you can find it. I just want to get as many people because this is heating up. This could actually go to map 3. It's always fun when it goes to map 3, especially in late night games. But here we are, back into the B site, I guess. Not really. More into a default, perhaps. More of actually, they're in that same play where it's AppleX where it's wrapping. And last time they did that, it worked out beautifully. So Decides again. So they're back over to the B side. So it's going to be a classic execute on the B side. At least that's what it seems like from this position. Dog's there to kind of confirm it as well. Gives him loads of space. Doesn't actually clear under hell. He actually does see, so they were wary of that. Clear it out. And now Blazing Devil, can he surely find one? Yes, he does. Going to be a 44. Can he find someone through the smoke? Doesn't able to do that. Just going to be holding down Elbow for now. That's exactly what he's going to be doing. Gonna go ahead and see if he can find a shock. Not going to really do much with it. Maybe it takes him a little bit. Not even. As now we fall into a 44 retake from behind, actually. Lo-Fi, can he find one? No, it's going to be Stealth to find two. Can he find a third? No, it's VXU to trade it out. It's now MDC try hard to make it a 1v3, as now the first person that was onto the B side is now left alone on the B side. Blazing Devil, can he maybe pull some magic out? Finds Viper as a sitting duck, but it's try hard to do the same to Blazing Devil. Attacker side now was firmly in the hands of MDC, as now we fall into the 9-3 curse. Perhaps, you never know. Yeah, 9-3 curse. I've always, when it always happens, I think, I remember, I think I've told this story a long time ago, but I used to play ice hockey, and they used to say that the worst scoreline you could have was a 2-0 scoreline. Because you kind of get comfortable, you're like, oh, we're chilling, we're 2-0 up. Like, it's fine. Like, maybe like it's like a scoreline 3-1. And then suddenly, like, you know, it only really takes a few minutes for the whole game to just be flipped on its head. And the same thing here in VALORANT. You win the 2 pistols. GMU Esports, let's say, because they have been doing good on the pistols. Let's look it out right here. Yeah, they've been doing great. They have a 100% win rate in this series. It's 9-5. They're right back into it. So it's definitely not over for GMU Esports. I said that before about MDC, and GMU Esports went on to win the round win the half flawlessly. But we'll have to see if that pans out. Over to Shower we go, and then we find that once again it's contested just as it was prior half. A little bit more. Wow, VXU, they just walked onto the side as Kuma's caught with his pants down, taken down. It's going to be a 4v5 on the VA side. His bomb's now going to be planted a lot faster than MDU used to do it. As now the timer is now put into play. I'm not really sure what kind of util they have. They lost the smoke, so at least the smoke that they can maneuver. Viper's still in play, but not really much they can use. Flash is going to go out. Nice little play from Tribe, but VXU's there to trade it out. As now Stealth finds another. It's completely even. Blazing Devil has something to say about that as he finds Stealth. Now it's a 3v2 now. Can they really do anything? All they got to do is just trade. Lunar space, and the clock is ticking. You can hear it. You can hear it, and they don't have much time. Blazing Devil, I think he even has lineups ready to go from Shower. He's going to go ahead and tap it. Actually finds the first shot. Taps the headshot is what he taps. Can he find another? Sees he knows what he's doing. Can he find another? But the Killjoy coming in huge. He's going to have to stick it, but surely can't. Cell Striker finding 2. Every single pick that I've said that hasn't really going to be doing that. Now it used to be the Breach. Now it's the Killjoy. Has been going in huge. Killjoy, really big reason that they won that. Those rounds. Another win from GMU Esports, using a trailer, an agent that I just did not think would work, but they make it work. Well done to Striker. I don't actually remember who was playing Breach, but well done to GMU Esports for being creative, willing to go off the meta, and finding success because of it. So, like I've said before, GMU Esports could be on the cusp of coming back into this game, as we are here over at the B long with Tryhard. They're going to back out for some reason. Going to give up the space. I think he might have just grabbed Ord and decided to go back onto the B side, which is exactly what he does. And we have Shower control as well. Shower's just being the continuously contested. But this time it's not going to be for much. Both teams just waiting. You can tell that they're both teams just not really doing much. Bomb is lying in wait, ready to be picked up on the rotate. And I think that's exactly what's going to go ahead and happen. VXU starting making his way over to the B side as he's pulling rotators over to A side. Has this worked completely? MDC, I think, has fallen for this. I think they have. He's hesitant, but it's too late. If they just exec right now, they should have B side. Yeah, it's a 5v1 onto the B side. Apple X, all he has absolutely nothing but a wall and a classic. Flash is going to go out. He's not going to see anything at all. Can he find one? At least finds a headshot on Lo-Fi, and he finds the gun as well. That's all he really could do. And maybe can he find another? He's now given MDC a chance in a round where they were read completely. Cell Striker making it a little bit easier for themselves as Tryhard is taken down though. And now we settle into another post line where the attackers have become the defenders, as Bomb is now ticking away. Over to Elbow. Brimstone goes to Kuma now. We've seen what the Classic can do. Let's see if they can do anything a little bit from further range. We have the flank though. That could be huge. They just got to wait now. Surely Stealth is saying, pause. I'm flanking. Just wait. as he's now making his way up. Surely he could find maybe Sova. That can maybe cause a pinch as Blazing Devil finds one. He whiffs! No! Blazing Devil finds Stealth, and Stealth Striker finishes it off as Lunar Space is taken down. And it's 5-9, so they're right back in it. If GMU Esports win this, and perhaps we're saying that attack side is a little bit more favorable, at least in this series, GMU Esports could very well make the 9-3 curse a reality. And let's see how their buys are going looking. Any rifles? No, just more SMGs and a Bulldog, but it's still possible. Definitely still possible. MDC does have the rifles in hand, so we'll have to see how that plays out. Do they have any alts? They have no alts and not even the potential of an alt. So we'll have, I mean, it's really just going to rely on how well can they hold these sites and how much information can they take. They're going through shower. They're going to get flashed out by Blazing Devil. You get head-naded though. That's all it takes. Easy little bit of a nade. And that's going to stop them dead. Actually, never mind. They're going to continue. It's just going to continuously contested shower. As now finally another piece of util is used to try to clear it out. Right side's going to be cleared. Left side's going to be cleared. Tryhard is going to be clearing out EXE from the game. Dog's going to be used to go through as now 4 people or 4 defenders over to the A side. They're ready for this retake. Stealth Striker, maybe you can find him some space. Blind is going to go through, doesn't really find us. Tries to find the headshot. Tryhard finding another in the round. Can he find another as well? A third for him perhaps? He's just waiting for it. Hayes in the weird position here. Never really liked this position. Blind's going to go out. It's going to get Klub into where he is. And MDC Tryhard is just waiting it out. Can he find another? No, it's Hayes to trade it out, though. Making it a little bit easier for themselves, but Lunar Space is stealth. Finds another low 5, finds one, but he's now left all alone. Can he find one? No, he cannot. Akuma takes him down. 5-10 now, as double digits are found for MDC. The weather is the weather is cold and is so cold. Mock check. 9-3 right here. Alright, how many viewers are we actually? 29 viewers. Thank you guys for watching once again. 29 viewers. Alright, so we're slowly crawling. Hopefully we crawl to a map 3, but can never be guaranteed. I'm sure GMU Esports does not want a map 3. Making their way over to the B site. Into the hands of 3 people. Tryhard. Always like these positions. These types of positions are so difficult to deal with, especially if they haven't been used before. Start backing a little bit, see if you can find something through the smoke. He has a nice little angle. I'd stay on that. Yeah, stay on that. You can find one, maybe. Never mind. Wow. Blazing Devil. I wish I had his side of that. I just said that I like those angles, but now he was ready for it. But that stealth. Akuma finding 2 easy, quick ones, and it's now a wasted Killjoy ult as MDC very likely making it 11 unless someone gets caught there. Unless Stealth Striker can go absolutely crazy here, surely it's over. Gonna find one from behind. Is that enough, maybe? I mean, if they don't give him 1v1s, Lunar Space really shouldn't peek this. He's gonna go ahead and start rapping, I think. Maybe not. Decides against it. He's gonna go out. That smoke, I think, has inadvertently allowed Stealth Striker to start hopping out into Octon. I think it has. No way. Oh, I saw it, dude. I saw the vision. I saw it. I saw the possibility in the future where that was not the round for MDC. But 11-5 now. The game's in the hand of MDC. Any potential ults here? A lot of potential for the defenders. They have got Chamber ult a possibility, Stealth Raise ult's a possibility, Viper ult as well. Anything on the attacker side? Not really. At minimum, going to be 2 away. Blazing Devil the only one with the hands on a nice little bow that he can use to kill people. Bomb's still going to be left, ready to be picked up, so it's going to be indicating a default. Default with not the best guns in hand as we wait it out a little bit. Bomb going to be picked up. Is going to be making its way towards B side. It is. As Blazing Devil taking a nice little risk. I liked that he's using the wall against the defenders. He's made his way out onto the B site. Not onto the B site, but into the cubby near B site. Just enough to give him a little space. At least he's cleared under hookah. Smoke's going to go out into hookah. Now that might actually clear them in that there's nobody in hookah, and I think Blazing Devil going to start going through. Doesn't see anybody. No way. Apple X caught with his pants down completely, and he's going to be picked up the Phantom as well. That should be B site. Flash is going to go out. But it's not going to be enough to stall it, I think. think it is actually. Never mind. Stealth finding 2 on Hayes and Lo-Fi. And now he's going to get tagged as well. Surely he's going to get taken down by Akuma, wrapping completely. Blazing Devil trying to find someone through the wall. It's not going to be enough. Akuma finds VXU. Blazing Devil tries another. Akuma finding a second. It's now all on Blazing Devil onto the B side to try to make it off of match point.
30 seconds left.
He's going to maybe find one. Sees the head, but finds a bullet to his own head. Stealth taking him down for 3 kills with that round. Stealth and Akuma themselves doing it all alone.
Match point.
5-12 match point for MDC. And it's looked like, I mean, it's like, oh, there we go. Wow, what a time to time out. So let's analyze this a little bit. I always like to take time out. What would I do? What would I do in this situation? We don't have the rounds. I'm telling my team we don't have the, no, never mind. We do have the guns, so at least we can do that. One of the biggest things that you can look at is the timeline. Where have we been losing these rounds? And it looks like they've just been dying. They haven't really been able to get onto the site. They haven't really been able to do much, you know, once they're on the site. But one thing that I remember being told is that if you're losing a bunch of rounds, you know, you're on the cusp of losing the match, it may be beneficial to just speed things up. It may catch your opponent off guard. You can get the round over really quickly, just kind of get that momentum back into it. So if I were them, if I were the attackers right now, maybe I'd be calling for just a straight up exec. Let's get onto site quickly. Let's use Raze's ult. Maybe we go into hookah. We just, you know, dash out of it, you know, get onto the B site as quickly as we can just to catch the defenders off guard. I don't know, though. We'll have to see what they do. Because at the same time, they have a lot of stall. Raze's ult in the hands of MDC as well as Brimstone. Even Viper ult could be used to just be alone somewhere and just shut down the site completely. So you never really know what's going to happen here. There's so much sort of, like, there's just so much sort of, you know, give and take in this situation where, yeah, Killjoy could be using the, or excuse me, Blazing Devil could use his ult, but at the same time, it just could be canceled out because they know where he is with Akuma's ult. So we'll have to see how this round plays out and see how GMU Esports, see if they can kind of get off the ropes here, as Brimstone likes to say. So over to the A site they go. They start going fast on the A site. Bomb should be starting going down. Stealth seeing if he can find someone. Surely he's going to get taken down from behind. Nice little peek from Hayes. And he's not even going to get, he's going to get out scot-free. Not even taking a lick of damage as he finds another one on Apple X. There's the Brim ult. It's not going to find anything at all. He's going to blind his own teammate, unfortunately. But the Brim is going to get spotted out on U-Hole. He's going to stay fighting it, though. He's actually taking down Cellstrike. He's going to get peeked out by Hayes. He finds Akuma. Now 3 kills for Hayes. Beautiful round for him as now it's a 2v2. But it's going to be Blazing Devil to be round. I think he heard him. Try hard. Don't have your knife out. Body shots all around, but that's all you need. It's now all in the hands of Lunar Space. I think GMU Esports have just found their way out of this round and out of this corner. Flash is going out, but it doesn't really look. It's not clearing anything at all. Blazing Devil now on the site. He's going to get taken down. And it's now, I don't know if there's enough time. He finds a headshot, but I don't think there's enough time. Well done to find all the kills, but again, it's not enough. 6-12 now for GMU Esports, or for MDC. Yeah, even though we found that round, it was close. It was very, very close. I don't think GMU Esports likes that it was that close. But yeah. I think one of the most devastating things that I remember is that when you're on that comeback, when you're like, you know, you won maybe 1 or 2, maybe even 3 rounds in a row, and you're like, yeah, this is it. This is the time we come back. It really only takes just one good ult, maybe one good Brim ult, one lucky Raze ult from the defenders here, from MDC, to just finish off GMU Esports. GMU Esports from this point onward has to be flawless. They have to be flawless to continue with this, to finish off in map 2. A site's going to be, or a main is going to be contested a little bit. Not really, as they back off. An ult's going to be used. I'm not sure if they use it. He does, actually. Wow, Stealth taken down. Nice tracking from Blazing Devil. You'd be surprised if you see a movement character taken down, but he is. Blazing Devil finding the first kill as they make their way over back to the B side. Now, this is a difficult situation for MDC. Very, very difficult. They can't really just stack a site. They have to go. The only thing that's helping them is they have the rounds. They can sort of quote unquote afford to lose this round. You know, they're not on match, or they're not on, you know, match point ready to lose yet. So they've gone back to this bit of a split. Flash is going to go start going out. I'm not sure if that gave them the info over on A site. I don't think it did. Regardless, they're staying. The dog should give them a bit of space. I'm not sure if that's the dog. That's the bird. So Flash doesn't go through. Doesn't see anything at all.
30 seconds.
Execute's going to start going out. As now, here we go onto the A site. Lunar Space going to get hit a little bit by the Raze satchel. Cell striking, finding other. He's going to be debating whether to go through. He's not just going to decide to spam through it. He's going to get spammed himself. He's going to get taken down completely. As now it's a 2v4 onto the B site, 2v5 onto the B site. Not much MDC can do. So now 6-12 now. Like I said, maybe the retake or the comeback's coming in a little bit, but again, it only takes one good round. It only takes one good round.
Last player standing.
Lo-Fi takes down Tryhard, and it's now all in the hands of AppleX. And he's gonna find a little bit of finds a nice headshot, finds a second headshot from VX onto VXU, but it's not enough. Oof. Oh dear, for a second there. For a second there, I thought. All right. I'm keeping an eye on the timeout from Lunar Space. Okay, interesting. They're gonna go ahead and do a timeout. I think what this is trying to do is trying to make it so that, you know, break up the momentum. Usually with a timeout, of course, you're going to change something. So most likely, I've usually found that after a timeout, the attackers usually go into a default to try to figure out, okay, what's going on? What have the defenders changed? So I would assume maybe that's what GMU Esports are going to do. Or maybe they can just be Chads and just execute on the site. I don't know. We'll see. If I had to guess, though, I would assume Viper is going to be using his ult somewhere. I'm not exactly too sure where. You could theoretically use it over on B site. I think there is an ult that does cover both Garden as well as Hookah Drop. So we'll have to see if he does that there. But yeah, we'll really just have to wait and see, because there's just so many possibilities they could do. We could have it all the way maybe just in shower and just tapping it just to sort of give the illusion that they're holding showers when they're really not. There's so many options. And we still have the Raze ult as well as the Killjoy ult in play on the attacker side. So that's definitely going to be coming into play. They definitely want to keep investing those ults to stay in this game. A little bit of aggression from the default, or from the defenders. They're sort of lined up, ready to peek, especially over at A. He's going to start walking up beautiful. Ooh. Aggression. It's always nice to sort of catch people off guard. And I think that's kind of exactly what done. Hayes is ready for it, though. I'm surprised. Well done from Hayes. That he's actually kind of ready for this. I would not have been ready for this. Hayes just waiting. Can he find one? No, the aggression has worked out completely. Now they're just going to back off. They know exactly what's going on. Over to the B site they go, and it's now Lo-Fi actually finds Tryhard. That might be bad for them, as now Lunar Space is now left alone. All that space is really going to be for nothing unless they can stop this A take. Attacker Killjoy going to go down with the ult. He's going to get caught by it. He is. I didn't even comment on it because I didn't think it was going to catch me, but it does. So Bomb's going to go down. And now they have the site. With Raze ult, though, Stealth now taken down by, or Lo-Fi taken down by Stealth. As now we fall into a bit of a retake. Stealth in a nice position, though. He doesn't want to get isolated, though. He wants to go a little bit faster. Doesn't leave his teammates in a bad position. A lot of info taken. Cell Striker finds Akuma now. Can they really find this round? It's still a 3v3, so it's definitely possible. Stealth, see if he can find anybody, but he has no info whatsoever. Can he find the headshot? He does, but Cell Striker's there to trade it out. And also have the Raze ult. Keep that in mind. Is he going to find someone? It's not even going to need to find someone. Well, the ult's going to go on. It's not going to find anything at all, but it's now Lunar Space all alone, but there's no time whatsoever. Can he even find one kill? He can, but it's not enough. 4 kills for him, but the round win for GMU Esports. Nothing really MDC could do there. The time was just way too low. But now, we have a lot of potential ults. We have Lunar Space's ult that could very well come into play. And AppleX, still surprised that it hasn't been invested yet. Anything else for the attack side? No. So the attack side has no ults to play here. The defenders have the one. I think he has his hands out. He's ready to go. A side's going to be shut down. He's got the judge. He's invested in it. All right, let's see it. I want to see a 5-man spray down here. Come on. Flash is going to go through, clear at a little bit of an angle. Maybe just enough. Spray's going to go through. No, there's no way that really find anything. He's tough. They've expected this. Both pieces of util on the Viper is going to be invested into the A main. And so they've completely shut this down. Has the judge. I would not peek this. Surely they can expect the judge. Surely they'd kind of see this. Okay, it's time to go to the B site. I think it's interesting that on A site, they have the Viper ult while simultaneously have the stack. So, you know, I don't know. That's interesting. That's not exactly how I would have done it, but it seems to be kind of working out as they've read them. I mean, yeah, I'm completely wrong in this sense. They've read them completely. Flashes go out. That's going to give them the info. They know there's at least one person over at A site. But now I think GMU Esports, yep, they're making their way over to the B side. I think it's going to be Hayes. That's giving them the info that, hey, there's nobody here. There's nobody hookah. Maybe there's someone on site, but no, that's going to give them that they know. Now they know. And now MDC Tryhard. Mr. Tryhard. Let's see how tryhard he is. Holding the smoke.
30 seconds left.
Waiting. Smoke's going to go out. Molly's going to go out. Dart's going to go out. That's going to clue him in. Here we go. Onto the B site they go. It's going to be Hayes to make it on the way on. Bomb site's going to go down. As now Lunar Space is all alone. Is he going to back up or is he still in sight? He's on site, right? I can't really tell exactly where he is. But he's going through. He's going to take the bomb down. That's all he got to do, but he can't. It's now low 5 Spike planting down and Lunar Space taken down. It's now a 3v3 onto the site. 2v3. VXU's taking down Stealth, finding another Okuma going through the smoke. Do they have the enough? I think they have some mollies. Yes, they do. I can see them in the corner of my eye. Mollies are down. Can he at least take it down? Takes one down. Cell Striker takes down Akuma. It's going to be a 1v2. Still a possibility. Never mind. Apple X takes him down, and it's going to be 13-12 for MDC Blue, and then we're going to map 3. Ooh, careful, bro. You don't want to mess around too much, but well done. Well done to MDC. Map 3, here we come. Oh, is the thing flow? No, never mind. There we go. So, oh, not what I want to do. There we go. So, 1-1 for both teams, yeah. And I'm not sure. I want to see which map it is. I'm actually going to take a quick break. I'm actually going to leave it on this screen just so you guys can look at the map that will be played. But I will be right back. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please, prime sub. I've been told to rep that. So, yeah, it always supports us, and it gives you guys some cool perks as well. All right, I will be right back for some more action. break. We're actually right back into it as we are Haven. Oh, what a map. Love this map. So, Haven is going to be the last map. I think Haven's definitely one of the most almost technical maps. I'd say it's you really have to understand angles that you have, kind of where your team is, what angles they are holding, kind of basing off what you're doing based on the information that your entire team has. I think it really shows how synergized the team is with the teammates. We'll have to see what the picks are. Breeze is definitely going to be a very meta pick here, but and it looks like both teams are going to go for it. I'm actually trying to remember what the meta, if it was either Sova or Fade. I could be completely wrong on this, but I think it was Fade. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. I don't remember. But I'm leaning towards Fade. Ray's definitely meta. Definitely meta. And I have seen the Astras. I have definitely seen the Astras. I wonder, there we go. There's Akuma on the Astra. I wonder if Lo-Fi is debating it. So it's going to be Sky. So they have no smokes. There we go.
Choose your agent.
Stealth Strike are going to be on the brim. But there it is. So they've opted against the Sky, which actually, if you'd be surprised, is not that uncommon. That's not that uncommon. Actually, my own team that I manage, a team called Honor Esports, they do it all the time. It can be extremely useful to sort of flash out of the smokes rather than sort of flashing through the wall. It can be, especially in C pops, B pops. It can just, there's very specific situations, especially with the dog, especially with how like close quarters the entire map is. It can give you a lot of information down a short, maybe down into garage. It can be really, really impactful in those spaces. Regardless, though, let's look through. It's going to be Haze on Chamber. It's going to be Brimstone in the hands of Cell Striker. VXU is going to be rocking the Rays. Lo-Fi is going to be on Sky, and Blazing Devil is going to be on the meta pick. At least what I think it is. It's going to be Fade. Aplex on the Breach, definitely meta with that one there. Tryhard's going to be rocking the Chamber. I think he's run Chamber 3 rounds in a row, 3 games in a row. Stealth is going to be using Jet, a little bit of an older pick there. And Akuma's going to be having the sort of off-meta pick, but still somewhat meta. Astra, and then Lunar Space is going to be, once again, a very old pick with the Sova. Original pick. I think the original one was something like, there was no changing. It was like Phoenix, Sova, Jet, what were they? Brim. I don't remember the fifth, but regardless. That doesn't matter right now, as Fade is now going to be using the eye, ready to go. Is probably not going to find anything whatsoever in A main. There it is. Doesn't see anything. That should be giving him the orb any second now, as they find out slowly that they are somewhat peeking towards C long. Flash is going to go out. Bomb's going to go out, or excuse me, Smoke's going to go out, and Stealth taps Lo-Fi down. Onto the site they go as Tryhard finds a third, or finds a second. It's now Bomb should be going down any second, and there it is. Really quick retake as we go, as we open this Haven game. Not much the defenders can do here. Not much at all. They don't have the retake for this. They have Rays. They have Fade, but they don't have the smokes. It's not really much they can do here. They don't even have flashes. Blazing Devil takes down Stealth, but Stealth immediately is taking down Haze. Now Kuma takes down Blazing Devil. It's now VXU all alone. Can he find one? Finds one. Can he find a second? Almost does. A little bit of util used. I would have saved that for next round, perhaps. Finds one headshot. Never mind. Is going to get hit by that. Now the 3 health somehow still kicking, but now it's surely going to be MDC with the time. So that is the first time. That that GMU Esports has lost the pistol round. It is now for the first time MDC to win it out, and maybe the most crucial one in the entire series.
I got enough time to go
It's
into the
1-0
astral form.
for MDC. In other news, Chase or David, if you're at the dorm, Raymond needs help making chicken nuggets. If you guys could go help him with that. I'm texting Raymond right now, and he is being very annoying, and he's texting me during a stream. So that's fine. It's okay. But yeah, just let him know he needs help making chicken nuggets. I don't know how you need help making microwave chicken nuggets, but it's fine. Either way, we're over to a nice little slow default. But never mind. Look at this Lo-Fi going all the way through. But it's Blazing Devil and VXU to be taken down. Flash goes out, but I don't think he needed to. He has no clue what's going on as Mr. Tryhard takes down Lo-Fi. 3 kills for him. That's a bit of a confusing round for that Sova. He just ran by him. Suddenly gets flashed from out of nowhere. And then suddenly behind him there's a dead Sky. So there it is. Now it's going to be a 5v2 retake. Not much of a chance for GMU Esports to win this. Why is stealth so scary? I don't know. Stealth is scary.
Last player standing.
Stealth, as I'm speaking, Hayes taken down by stealth.
Flawless.
Cell Striker going through and Akuma's taking them down. All right, here we go. So the first, quote unquote, again, I say it again, real round or close to real round, as both teams have rifles ready to go. 3 rifles in the hands of MDC. Actually, is that forcing up? No, they should have enough for. That's not even a force up. They have enough for next round. That's a perfect situation for them. If they win this round, I don't know what GMU Esports is going to do in that situation. Surely they'd call a timeout and kind of reassess, but that's on the condition that they lose it. 5 rifles in their hands as well. Not many alts in either team, but let's see if they can do anything, pull out of anything. Lo-Fi holding a nice little angle. Can he find one maybe? Come on. Ah, it doesn't peek. I really want to see if he got that angle. But B-site they go. B-site, a very popular map to see get on that bonus. Or very popular site to go on the bonus. Smoke should be going down any second now. They should have this site, but it's going to be the retake. B-site's very easy to retake on. At least I find it very easy to retake on. Smoke's going to go down. They have the A main push, I think. The bomb should go down in A main. No, never mind. It's going to be going down for mid. I thought for a second that they'd be pushing into A main, but regardless, bomb's going to go down. Bomb, that's going to get taken down. VXU with the beautiful little lineup as Applex is taken down. Lo-Fi following up as Akuma's taken down as well. 5v3 on the bonus. Can he almost line them up? Cell Striker finds one, but Cell's taken down as well. It's now back in the hands of GMU Esports. For a second there, it looked like it might have done MDC. Can he get one? Cell Striker finding another, and it's Lo-Fi to finish it off. That's going to be the bonus round for GMU Esports. We're back right once again into a very close game. Haven. Oh my god, I love this map. It produces just such tight games. Tiny little changes could have messed up. If those 2 players had lined up, we might have been seeing MDC at 3-0 right now. Help the man with his nuggets. Yes, please. Chase and David, I think they're in our match right now, but if they're listening to this, please help him with his nuggets. He's confused. All right, so now I think this genuinely should be the first actual round. Both teams are at full strength completely, both full utility. I think a little bit of a Guardian in the hands of Hayes, but that's fine. Oh, no, it's not Hayes. It's the other chamber, which is fine. Did he see it? I'm not sure if he saw them. He's going to see the util. Going to see that piece of util as well as they're both stunned. Beautiful stun from the breach. Onto the site they go. Stealth once again being scary as he's on site, just holding the angles. Hayes holding back. If they peek this, surely that's a kill. That's going to give a little bit of information. That's a beautiful sweep from Lo-Fi as he finds 2. Lunar Space trades him out, but that's all he really could do. 2 kills for him, and that's Cell Striker finding another. Tryhard now takes him down. Not much MDC can do as Cell Striker and VXU follow up, taking down Akuma in quick succession with Tryhard. Beautiful swing to recognize that he was in the ult or in the drone, and not much that he can do to defend it. Well done from them. That's what not having backside can do. If anything, at this point, I would expect GMU to start maybe pulling out ahead a little bit. I think, and the reason I say is that they have. It's difficult to say we're like impactful alts because they're all impactful, but something like a Jet alt can be a lot less impactful than, of course, a Brim alt. And so what I'm trying to say is that the alts that GMU Esports has can be incredibly impactful in retakes and just holding down sites. Whereas opposed, that Jet alt, the Chamber alt, it can be good for, in eco plays, but it's not going to be the one that's going to win them the round. Maybe a little bit more on the hands of the Chamber alt, but it's not a heavy hitter, I'd like to say. Let's see if they can prove me wrong, though. VXU holding A side, just a little bit of a jiggle peek. Sees stealth, also in a jiggle peek. Nade's going to be committed, as well as the boom bot. He's going to get hit by a good amount of stun. It's not going to be much to follow up, though. Now they're finally getting on site. Going to get tagged. A lot of nice little util. Did he actually get tagged by that? No, he gets one. Can he find a second? He doesn't. Akuma finds him with the classic as Blazing Devil finds another. Applex taken down. He's still on site. Can he find 2 of them lined up? He does. Blazing Devil takes down Akuma and Stealth. And it's now all on the Chamber alt. Can he do something with it? He does. Finds one, but Cell Striker's right there to trade it out. Very well done from them. GMU Esports once again ahead, and they have the alts ready to go. This is where I'm saying right here that they can definitely start kind of pulling away a little bit. They have Sky alt, they have Crusade alt, they have the Brim alt as well to boot. If maybe anything they can kind of farm, not really. They have Lunar Space's alt that they can farm, but Akuma as well. But I don't know. I really feel like their defensive positioning, kind of what they have right now, is just going to be a little bit more impactful. GMU Sports. Hopefully MDC makes me eat my words though.
Where are you?
Smokes there, going down. Gives him a little bit of a control of a garage. I always like the spot. Stealth Striker using that nice little jump spot gives you so much information. But they're spraying it out, so it doesn't really want to peek anymore. Smoke's going to go down, see if he can delay it. Has the bomb as well, or the molly. That's enough to slow him down completely. That should stop the plan. That's going to be a wasted drone. Never mind. Applex finding Stealth Striker through the smoke. He's going to start rotating completely over as Astra over in attack side spawn is telling them, please come over to the A side. I might have heard everybody come over to the C side. Ace is going to go ahead and fall to the attackers, as we also have Tryhard in mid, ready to go for the ooh, can he find one? He's taken down himself by Blazing Up. That could have been huge positioning. So it's now back down to even, as the A site retake is in effect.
Plant the spike.
Applex ready to see if anybody can trade him. I think it's going to be over in A short. We can see the Jet stealth ready to go for the trade. He's going to be completely deaf though. Doesn't hear someone go over him. Did they not turn? Did VXU just completely pass him? So they're going to know that they're all towards A short. That's going to be taken down. The ult, the necessary ult. That's all they really needed to do. And now the ult or the bomb should be getting defused. There's another one. That's the wrong piece of util. That's weird. But he's going to get taken down. And there it is. Blazing Devil finding 2. And the all-important VXU actually might have been very useful that he just skipped the breach that was next to him and just taken down the Soval. That was huge. That was perfect timing. I don't know what would have happened if he wasn't there. I think he surely would have been at least delayed. So they're bringing a coffee setup into the GMU Esports room. The GMU Esports room right now is quite, I must admit, a little messy, lads. That's just my humble opinion, though. Anyway, we're not here to talk about cleaning. Through mid they go. They have the guns for it. I think they do, at least. Yes, they do. B is completely open. So I think what GMU Sports is doing in this situation is that they're sort of just shutting down a site and just playing off it. In this case, it's going to be B. Sometimes it can be A with an op, whatever it may be. But in this case, they've taken down the trip the attackers have. Smoke's going to be used to slow them down a little bit, and I think it's working. They've gone off of a B completely. A site's where they're headed now. Surely he doesn't see that crack. I don't think he saw anything. So now they're heading towards A site, and they're actually quite deep. In this, these are the types of situations that can really work out. They just execute now. Just go ahead and pop, go off contact. There's the contact, and they just go. Yep, there's the dart. Mollies and everything should be going down any second now. There we go. That's going to give them even more space. VXU going to get taken A. That should get a lot of oh, beautiful play from VXU. And I think that was the fade util there to help out a little bit. Now it's going to be a 4v5 as GMU Sports ready for the retake once again. VXU, can he find someone through heaven? His favorite spot perhaps finds one. Can he find another? Clears hell out with a nice little headshot as well. He finds a third kill for him this round. He's going to go ahead and through the smoke. He has the confidence. He's gone over it. Almost goes over the ult. Did he know he's there? I don't think he knows he's there. He takes 4 kills this round. VXU going crazy. Can he find the 5th? No, it's going to be Lo-Fi to do it. And it's now 5-2 for GMU Sports. Just as I predicted, it's going to be GMU Sports that are kind of pulling away of MDC on defense on Haven. It really feels like their positioning, their retakes, they have the better positions for it. And it's working out for them. It's definitely working out for them.
Gun here.
Oppa in hand as well, just to complete the set. VXU, well played from him. I'm surprised that the chamber didn't, or the breach didn't hear him. Sergio is not in the stream room. I'm all alone in the stream room. It's quite lonely in here, I must admit, to be completely honest with you guys. Yeah. It's fine. I don't need observers anyway. It's cool. It's fine. Nah, I'm joking. But Op, see, this is right here is what I'm talking about. They have Haze taking that long, and while I'm talking, Lo-Fi and Cell Striker just taking down Stealth and Applex. Rounds completely in the hands of GMU Sports. I don't think they might have needed it too much. Already they had the better guns, but no, GMU Sports is in complete control of this game thus far. It's almost like they're scared to go anything. Like they don't want to peek. They know there's the op in play. They know that they don't have the guns for this. They just don't want to peek anything. They're scared to peek right now. He's going to swing right into this op. Let's see if we can catch it. There it is. And surely he saw the shoulder. He's going to be going down. Hasn't affected him just yet. As he now sees another shoulder peek. Can he find one? He does. Easy little shot from Hayes. Not much you can really do there. Picks up the bomb. Shock starts. Excuse me. That's just a dart. It's going to be used. Trying to see if he can pull the rotate away. And I think that somewhat has, but it's going to be VXU over on the B site or on the A site, ready to hold it down. No, I think they've read this completely. Both Fade as well as Sky Lo-Fi ready to go in a nice little crossfire. The second they start crossing, they're going to know. Little shoulder peek there to find him. Blazing Devil finds one, and Lo-Fi is going to be able to finish it off. Easy peasy for GMU Esports that round. Not much the MDC can do anyway. Honey Brent, watching GMU Gold, watching my Unseen lectures, yes. Yeah, why watch Unseen? I mean, come on. Like, your grade is like temporary, right? That's just for one class. Rank is forever. It doesn't decay. Like, literally, it doesn't decay. So, yeah, go play some Valorant. I do not condone, GMU Esports does not condone failing classes to play video games, so just want to be clear.
I'll find you.
Blazing Devil gonna miss the eye. It's alright though. Gonna go ahead and grab the orb stealth. Gonna see if he can find one. He's gonna get jump spot. Gonna see if there's someone wide in long. Gonna see if he can fight it. Doesn't see anybody as they back off completely. Doesn't see anybody just yet in long, and they're just chilling. So they're just waiting now. GB Esports has all the confidence to just kind of play back. They know their retake's good. They know they have the fade as well as the nade, ready to go if it needs to be coordinated. That's the one thing I think retakes and sort of the practice of retakes is seriously underestimated. The amount of times where having confidence in your own retake can save you is incredible. And it's not necessarily a good idea to just sort of have like set retakes where you just practice retakes over, but it's a good idea to have something in mind. Sort of saying, okay, here's what we're going to go off of. If we have that piece of util, maybe that person will die, but like, okay, maybe what happens if, you know, who's going first, essentially, can always be very useful. Onto this seat site they go. The attackers finally, they have the bomb down. This is the first time, but first time it's a 5v5 retake. And Hayes putting words in my mouth as Lunar Spice is taking down, making it a 45. Lo-Fi also finding stealth. And makes it a 3v5, and I think they're just surrounding the site. VXU and Lo-Fi finding another. And it's now all in the hands of Chamber down long. He should be taking down any second now. He's actually sneaked past as he's going to find the headshot on. He actually doesn't get taken down. He does finally. And over on in mid, Applex is taken down as well. 7-2 now for GMU Esports. Not much MDC can do, really. They surely there should be a pause any second now to kind of talk over what can be done because it's not looking too good for them right now.
Here.
I wouldn't really know what to do in this situation because it looks like it's the worst possible scenario for an attacker. It's knowing that your retake is the problem right now. I think they've defused 4 times this game. And oh, they've paused for attack, but no, this gives me time to talk. No, essentially, like the worst thing you can do on attack is that your retakes are the problem, where you just can't hold the retake. That means that your goal of planting the bomb is compromised. So they have to figure out a way. Okay, what's going on with our retakes? Which, in my opinion, is one of the hardest things. It's not one of those things that, okay, we're just got to take space here. We just got to, like, you know, maybe be a little bit more aggressive here. Like, you got to really figure out what the fundamental problem is. And it's difficult to diagnose actively in a game.
Get out of my way.
We'll have to see, though. This should be it. Yeah, I'm surprised they just kind of unpaused. They didn't even say live. It's fine, though. Making their way towards garage a little bit. One place that hasn't really been contested too much. Cell Striker's there to jiggle peek. Surely he'll get ulted out, or utiled out any second now. Just waiting it out still. Here comes the util. Drone's going to come through. Sees the drone. Drone gets taken down. Smoke's going through. You should be able to peek this, though. Not yet. Decides against it. There's actually 2 there. Breach is actually going to be ulted up. But Lo-Fi finds the Breach. Lo-Fi's taking down himself, though. Lunar Spice makes it even. As Stealth is also taken down. Stealth Striker finding another, and VXU finding a third. That's now 2v4. Not much MDC. They're stuck in Garage, but Tryhard makes it a little bit easier for themselves. Lunar Space also following up.
30 seconds
Could this
left.
be possible for MDC? Lunar Space. Ooh, that looked like a headshot through the wall, but it wasn't. As now, Tryhard's make it running towards A site. And Lunar Space has just found his way through B side. And he's going to meet his buddy over at A site as the bomb's going to go down. That's going to give him loads of time.
10 seconds
This is tricky
left.
now for GMU Esports. It's always
Spike
tricky to have it
planted.
where the bomb goes down way earlier than you're actually at the site. You don't have much time anymore. They have to clear so many angles. I do like the flank, but that's going to give them all the information in the world. That's going to hear both of them as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they do. And now they are ready for it. That's the dart committed. See if they can find anything else. Knows that there's one person there. That's going to come out 2. Lunar Spice finding the headshot with the op. Can he find a second? It's going to be might try hard to find another. So 7-3 now. 9-3 curse, now a possibility. But well done from Lunar Space to breathe and to kind of sneak through. MDC, I think I even said that it was impossible for them to win that round, but nothing's impossible. So well done from MDC. It's a quote from a different sport, but anything could happen in Valorant, and so often does. I guess that can definitely be applied to a lot of different sports, especially in Valorant. A lot of ults as well in the hands of GMU Esports. Fade ult ready to go, ready for a retake, as well as a Sky ult, gives them a lot of information. And both Chamber ults are ready to go as well. The only thing that I haven't seen is Astra ults has not been used too much. Which I'm surprised. Actually, B-Site, or Garage going to be contested. Lo-Fi finding one. I'd be surprised, actually, yet. They don't trade it out. Stealth finding 2. Stealth finding 1, and Applex finding the second, as now it's in the hands of MDC. As now all they got to do is really just take a site, hold it down. They have the numbers up. Let's see if Hayes has anything to say about that, though. Op in hand, ready to go. Can he TP out? He doesn't have the position to TP out. All he can do is really just hold the site. Can he find one at least? No. Tries to pull out the chamber gun, but he can't. So now he's going to go ahead and see if he can Blazing the Devil find one, and he can. Blazing finds 2! How did he do that? I didn't even see the first one. It's now VXU all alone. Gives him the info. Can he maybe find Stealth? Does find the headshot. The Stealth doesn't even take any damage whatsoever. As now the bomb is in his hand. Tryhard just trying to read this. He has the bomb. They're just waiting. They're both trying to read this. I like this positioning from both of these players. Not giving either player anything to work with. It's just going to be all about timing. This is going to be difficult. Tryhard tries to go for the no-scope, but it's not going to hit. It's going to be now, once again, GMU Esports finding another as VXU finishes it off.
Last round in the half.
Still a lot of ults. That Astra ult, I'm 90% sure, has not been used this entire half. I would say, if anything, you could probably, what I always like to do is just wall off B main and you just go like, boop, boop, you just go left and right. Easy peasy. It's like an instant smoke. It doesn't give them any time to react, and it can even sort of slow down their util to retake. So I think it can be very helpful, but they've decided not to use it just yet. Tryhard taking down VXU. Headshot those, Stealth finding another on Blazing Devil as they make their way over to this A site. Hayes seeing if he can make it a little bit easier for themselves. There's the wall going to be used, and that's going to stop Hayes from using anything at all. Bit of a dart, but it's not going to be useful. A lot of ults being used. And now Sova ult should be just being in place. So this should go into the hands of MDC, excuse me. As Stealth finds another in Lo-Fi. So 8-4 half, seeming more and more likely. A lot of smokes. Wee almost gets taken down through the wall, but it's Hayes. Still alive, still kicking. Tries to get shot another Stealth Striker, finding 2 onto Applex and then Stealth. Has this become possible for GMU Esports? Doesn't even check Hell. Should he find another? He does. It's now Hayes all alone. Does have a lot of ults to deal with. Taps it. That's going to commit to it. He does. Is he going to find Astra? Sees Astra. Can he go for it? Finds the headshot. He actually might have this. Is he going to? Surely not. No way. No time, right? Okay, yeah. No, for a second there, I was like, does he have time? No. So it's going to be 8-4 at half. MDC down. Same they were on Breeze. We know how that went. So maybe GMU Esports surely trying to replicate what they did map 1. what timeout? So, is that tech? Why would they time out? That's interesting. I've never seen that. Am I tripping? Like the timeout doing it in between at half. That's interesting. That might be tech. That legitimately might just be tech. Because usually, you know, you have the pistol round all set. They're ready to go. So, yeah. I'm not sure, though. We'll have to see. We'll have to. I mean, he said he has something with his mouse. So regardless, usually the reason I'm kind of confused is because, you know, on pistol round you usually have that set. Pistol round's usually probably one of the most sort of choreographed. It's essentially like the opening in chess. It's like, you know, everybody has their own ready to go. So, you know, we'll see. We'll have to see. Pistol round, I've always said, is like the opening in chess. Kind of sets the mood for the rest, or sets us up for the rest of the game. I think, what is it? It's 1-4 in terms of pistol rounds for GMU Esports. So GMU Esports have 4 over MDC, but it's the important ones that MDC has won, especially this round, or this game. As they make their way towards mid. Lunar Space now all alone on B site. He's going to dodge the dog, just sideswipe it. His bomb's going to start going down. Can he maybe take down the bomb? He's going to get taken down himself. AppleX finding 2, though. VXU trades him out, though. So it's going to be a 3v3. Why am I typing? 3v3 over on B site. So easy round 2. Never mind. Try hard now. Cell Striker's going to be, I was about to say easy site to sort of flank on, but now Cell Striker's going to be taken down. And now it's all really on the site. Who's left alone back site? It's going to be Blazing Devil. Stealth's going to be taken down. It's going to be another win for MDC. MDC finding beautiful pistol round wins and the ones that they need to try hard teabagging. So yeah, MDC finding the pistols that they need. The only 2 really that matter at this point. Map 3. I like that spray. Very nice spray. I wonder, like, for the franchise, this is very off topic, but while we're waiting for the round to start, the franchise teams, for the collegiate, are there going to, and if anybody in chat knows this, are there going to be different levels? Is there going to be just Premier, where the A teams are going to be at the varsity, quote unquote, and there's going to be the C teams and the B teams somewhere? If anybody in chat has that. And the reason I ask that is because with these teams, I really wouldn't like to see just sort of the varsity team and then the junior varsity. One of the best things about esports is that there's a lot of teams. I think everybody gets a chance to play. I think, you know, this is technically the C team, but I think they're playing really, really well on both sides. And I really hope that's not something that's sort of lost when the collegiate leagues start kind of taking over. Regardless, though, we are back into the bit of a default. Bomb hasn't been committed anywhere. Did they force up, actually? No, never mind. That was just one person stealth finding Blazing Devil. Hayes finds a tryhard with his knife out. Gets a headshot in return. And AppleX also finds VXU. Not much GMU Esports can do. Round firmly in the hands of MDC. As they go see if they can make their way through the garage. AppleX taken down by Cell Striker. That's a gun. But it's going to be tryhard to finish it off the 3 Lunar Space. Also ready to go there. It's going to be teabagging. See if they can get into their head a little bit. I always like that as well. Half the battle is a mental battle. And teabagging can really hurt the other team sometimes. Get you a little bit ego. To ego peak, ego do whatever. So, you know. I'm trying to see if I can... I do apologize if I'm being a little bit quiet. Most of the time I'm quiet. I'm trying to figure out, okay, what would I do? And I'm trying to base it off, okay, what ults do we have, yada, yada, yada. But I really enjoy this map, and I think both teams are showing that you really have to be coordinated. The rotates, the flanks. It all has to come together to win a round.
Here.
Garage looking to be contested. I think it is. EXG going through now. Onto the C site they go. Rifles in hand and ready for the retake incoming. As Lo-Fi is now posted up in garage. He's going to be the kind of the big point here. If they can take him down, it's going to be a 5v4, and they're going to have garage control. Are all of them just going into C long? I've seen teams do that. Headshot taken down on try hard. Lo-Fi finding a nice little shot from there. As now it's VXU, or excuse me, MDC, all alone. Not really much they can, not much info they have here. They don't have garage. They have a little bit of CT, but not much. Stealth has the operator. Actually, third round op. Wow. BXU. Nice little commitment there, especially on the retake. Not really going to be able to do much. Finds one. Doesn't mind. He's going to definitely save that. They probably will go hunting for that, though. He's got to be careful with this. Yeah, this is why it's a little bit deadly to go third round op. It's very common. Very, very common. No, don't get me wrong, but it can bite you in the butt sometimes. I'm almost even surprised that he's contesting it. Yeah, he thinks better of it. He's just gonna back off. Yeah, op save for stealth. This op is gonna be huge, I think. The op is gonna really, really have to come into play. There's so many long angles, so many little positions that can shut down entire areas. Especially at C, like you just hop in, like the GMU Esports, hopping onto this box right here, holding down C long can free your team out for so many more possibilities. On top of the trap for B main, it can just give you so much space to win the round. It gives you a lot more freedom as well. C side's looking to be, or at least C long, somewhat jiggled out. The tracker's going to be there, the trip's going to be there. So not much yet. Garage. What used to not really be contested at all is now contested quite a lot this half. As Apple X, as well as Tryhard, are going to see if they can hold it down. Smoke is there to help them out a little bit. As it goes down, they're going to start seeing Smoke's going to go out. Dog's going to find one at least. They're not going to find Apple X, though. Apple X in a nice position. They're ready for it, though. Can he at least find one? No. Hayes takes him down. It's now on Tryhard. Can he find one at least at C long? He's going to get peeked one. Finds a nice little headshot. Can he find another? Finds another. Never mind. It's going to be Akuma trading out as well as Cellstructure and Hayes. It's going to be completely even. Never mind. Excuse me. I'm bad at counting. It's going to be a deficit for CT. As Lunar Space almost gets boombotted. Trying to find it. Doesn't know where it is. You okay? There we go. Ready to go now. Dart's gonna go out now. Lo-Fi takes down two. Nice little one through the wall. Now 10-6 as GMU Esports find the first double digits of the half. Oh yeah, thank you GMU. Thank you Chase QQ for the tier 1 sub. Always appreciated. Fantastic from him. Yeah, did we mention that it is free Prime sub? Well, I mean, it comes out of Jeff Bezos'. Well, no, technically you did pay for it. I'm not really doing well in, like, advertising. Just Prime sub. If you have a Prime sub, what's the problem? Why not Prime sub here? Why not? There's no harm in it. Why not? Either way, now GMU Esports taking down a lot of space over at A, almost taking down Stealth as well. As they go ahead and start backing up. Flashes go through as well. Dogs gonna go through as well. A lot of info taken. Left to right clear. Backside's gonna be taken down. Stealth dead. Backside is now all on Lunar Space. Can't even get out of sight as he's taken down by Blazing Devil. Akuma also taking down. They have A side complete. 11-6 looking all the more likely as Apple X has to back up. Can he at least find Hayes? He cannot. Tryhard doesn't have really much of a chance. Can he at least find one headshot? Can't really at least do that. Start holding it down. Can he find one thing? Nothing. Cellstructure takes down Tryhard and is now 11-6. GMU Esports are in complete control of this map. They have a lot of ults to make it a 12-6 scoreline. So I really don't know what to do for MDC. There's always that sort of aggression that I talked about during bind. Can definitely catch your opponents off guard. It's difficult to analyze exactly what your team is doing wrong, especially if you're actually playing. There was a quote I think from NoTail, a Dota 2 player, one of the best ever. You know, apocalypse is going on in your head when you're losing, so it's kind of difficult to think. Seaside, here we go. Sova going to be finding one. It's not going to be much info as it's really just going to be a 5v2 take over at Seaside. Over at A-side, though, you can see Breach and Jet taking a lot of space. Can at least find one. Nope, Blazing Devil finds inner space. It's now going to be Seaside up for grabs as Bomb's going to be put down. They also have Garage, which is ever important, but Stealth is ready to go, so he can maybe take it back from the clutches of GMU Esports. Slowly watching, but I think they're ready with this. Fade's watching you. Yeah, you can definitely see that Blazing Devil's ready for this flank. They have both sides covered. Can they at least find one? Chaper's going to get tagged out. Stealth now going to peek it. Maybe not. Finds Hayes from behind. Weird little TP from. He's actually almost gets tagged out from behind. Going to get dogs out. Ready to go. Can decides against it. We're in a basic 4v4 now. Going to get peeked out left side. Very, very well read from Tryhard. Smoke's going down as well. Finds Vexu through the smoke. Sees the gun barrel. It's now all on GMU Esports from C long. Not really much they can do. Low 5 finding 2 though. Can Cellstriker finish it out maybe? Finds the first one. That's what he needs to do. It's now all on Cellstriker and he makes it out. Try hard. Makes it alive to make it 12-6 for GMU Esports. A little bit of a teabag to boot. And it's now on match point. On map 3 for GMU Esports. I think someone in chat said they gave him bind just to give him a little bit of hope, just to crush it in map 3. And I think that's exactly what's happening. For a moment there, MDC looked like they were coming back, but it's GMU Esports in full control of this map. A lot of ults here. Oh man, this is not a good feeling for MDC. Both teams have been playing well though. I think GMU Esports they seem to have a little bit more synergy, a little bit more control to kind of work with each other, take more space with using each other's util and such, and just then play off it. Applix now playing across with the. He gets spotted out by the eye as well as the dog. Going to be in a completely lonesome position. It's now all alone on Lunar Space out of sight. Can he at least find one? Can't even do that. It's going to be a 3v5. Surely this is it for MDC. Blazing Devil now finds Lunar Space, and it's now, I think it's over. Blazing Devil finds Tryhard as well. 2 kills for him this round. It's now going to be all over GMU Esports. All the ults coming through. Nothing they can really do. 2v5. Can they at least find one? It's now all going to be in the hands of Stealth, but it's done. GMU Esports take map 3 and take the series with it. 2-1 on Haven. Well done. GG's to all around. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming. Don't forget to prime sub. Always appreciate it. Definitely helps out the stream. It definitely makes us want to stream even more for you guys. Well, then actually, let's check if the A team won real quick. Let's see how they're going to. I think I do have them here. I think they may have not played. Maybe they weren't playing this today. I swear they were playing today, but I could be wrong. Regardless, though, well done to GMU Esports. Gold. They played very well. Looks like they definitely had full control of the 2 maps they won. MDC as well. Good on them to take 1 map away from them, though. All right, thank you guys so much. I have been Noble TV. If you see me around the Discord, say hi. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah. See ya.